This one feels too good.
Let's go. On the block with the Goonies. And the sippin' feeling groovy. Lil' mama just shake.
What Rob do? 3, 2, 1. And welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of the Rob and Jay Show. Minus Rob. It is your boy Jay in the building. And we have a special guest, people. Before we get into that, back to Rob for a quick second. Rob, we love you, bro. You know, Rob wants to be an adult and shit and actually have a job and work. Crazy hours. Right? What time is it right now? What is it?
Like almost 8.
Like almost 8 o'clock. And he want to be out there working, bro. But shout out to Rob, bro. He can't make it, but we'll probably call his ass mid show, to be honest, just to get his little 1-2 cents in. But yeah, we're back. My producer Joel's here, and we have a very, very, very special guest. The absolute. You know what? Last time we had Drake on, you know what I'm saying, aka Brandon. We had Drake on, and I thought he was a GOAT. But now this is the true GOAT, ladies and gentlemen. This is the true 100% personified GOAT. My man, Charles Morales, aka it's King Charles. What it do, my guy?
Yo, what up, bro?
What's good, my G? Oh man, yo, Charlie. It's been a while, bro. It's been a while to have you on the show. Well, it's been a while. We had this planned out to have you on the show. I think the last episode we just said 6-7 months, yo. Ladies and gentlemen, yes, but we did say on the episode though, we did say that we will post more than one episode this year. And technically, we are absolutely having one more episode before the year's over. Right now it's October. It's probably dropping in November. It's going to be fine, bro. It's going to be fine. So we made the promise. But Charlie, bro, good to have you, bro. Like, how you feeling right now, bro? How you feeling?
Feel good, you know. Like I told you before I got here, like, I don't know, it's just, I've been off since yesterday. And, you know, it's like, it just feels good to just wake up and do what, you know, not have to worry about
go to fucking work.
Get ready for fucking work. Like, you know, I woke up. I mean, the thing that sucks is that, you know, I'm so used to waking up at 5:30, and like my dad is normally getting up for work at that time at 5:30. So it's like I go to I still go to bed like at like 9:30, 10 p.m. Like, I'd be knocked out.
He's a fucking grandpa, yo. It's nasty.
But like even my days off, like I'm waking up at 5:30 a.m. and I'm like, fuck. So yesterday I was like, fuck, I'm just going to the gym. Today, 5:30, I was wide awake. I'm like, nah, I need one more hour. So I was fighting it, but I fell asleep. I woke up and I was like, you know, it's like when you try to fall asleep, but you really can't fall asleep. Like it's it's like you capped all your hours.
Yup, that's it. Your body's like, stop it, chief. You gotta get your ass up.
Yeah, I felt good. Like, you know, yesterday I had time to like work on the video I made for Isaac. Shout out to Isaac for trusting me.
Shout out to our boy Isaac, B. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to him and his venture. We're going to have him on the show. So, Isaac, get your ass ready, bro. We're going to have you on the show soon, my guy. But continue on.
Yeah, so, you know, I was just working on editing that. Tomorrow, you know, I'm going to go kind of do like a day in the life with like him and his partner, Joe, like as dog trainers. And we're going to go on a hike and shit.
This is your first time with like the visuals, like on the videography. Because we'll talk about like obviously your business.
Yeah, like last week was my first real week.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, tomorrow's like applying everything I learned. So like I'm feeling pretty confident in it, you know. There's still some. I feel like for me, especially with photography and stuff, like I kind of been learning as I've been doing. Like, you know, I was dead ass like when I got hired to do like the softball shit.
Yeah.
Bro, in the middle of games, I pull up my phone. I'm like, wait, how should I set up my camera for this? You know, like. But you know, that's how you do it. You know, you just like that. You know, that saying like, you know, you fake it till you make it. And
that's a fact, bro. I do that to this day.
You know,
yo, Joel, hey, Joel, yo, bro. So technically, he's our like social media like manager, right, for our job. But that ass, bro, what you been since 2019? Yeah, 2019. Faking it the entire time. It's like 3 years in, bro. They thinking he knows everything about social media and posting.
Yeah.
Zero, nada.
I was just young as I know how to post on LinkedIn.
Yeah.
They said, oh, you know how to post on Facebook? Nice. But let's kind of get into that a little bit. So I kind of want to touch on that a little bit later because I know that's like currently your business and what you got going on in the moment. But kind of just take us a little back further because I think we know each other now for almost 10 years, right? Something crazy like that. Yeah, a little bit. I think.
I mean, we met. Yeah, like 2012 was when I started high school. I know you were already in high school.
Yeah, so I think 14.
So probably like 2014.
Because I was on the way out. You was coming in, and then obviously like, our friends, we have a bunch of mutual friends, and I think and then the Xbox kind of came around, and we kind of was gelling from there. But over time, I think what really drew me to you is like your story, bro. I think it's underrated because I think knowing you, your humble ass, and you just like it's not a big deal. But I think honestly, for people out there watching and listening right now, I think it's really inspiring what your journey's been to this point. And I know you just turned 24 in the summer, and I think a lot has happened since the time, I say even 2016, 2017 to where we're at now. So just kind of tell us a little bit about your story, about a little about your background, like kind of where your parents from, where you grew up, and kind of how you got to where you are right now.
Yeah. Well, both my parents were born and raised in Ecuador.
Mm-hmm.
My mom came here first, and my father came after a couple years after.
Mm-hmm.
We still living in the apartment that my mother was raised in.
Fire.
So it's pretty cool. Like that's been that's like that ass home. Like if my parents were to ever like move out, like I want to keep that place.
That's how I feel about my shit. Yeah.
Growing up, bro, like my middle school, elementary school is literally across the street. So like,
you went to that one right there?
Yeah, like right next to
It's on
where the schoolyard is. Like that schoolyard,
yeah,
right there. I was really cool. Like I feel like something about me. Like I had older cousins in the 8th grade and stuff. So like I was pretty known throughout the school. My parents and her sisters went there, so it's like everybody knew me at that point. So, when you're kind of like growing up like that, it's like things are a little easier in a way, like just
shit changed, bro. It's the same thing now, bro.
I mean,
but
it's been cool. Like growing up, like my friends would come over, like I would have all my closest friends over, would be chilling in the crib and shit. Like I remember, like there was times where like my mother when she used to work a 9 to 5, and my father as well. After school, I had keys already because like why not? We would all like go to Domino's.
Yeah, I was gonna say that the Domino's party is real legendary.
Put our money together, bro. Buy a pie, come to my crib and watch Netflix. Bro, just watch it. And I remember like I would be like 4:30, like I got you guys all gotta go, clean the place up, bro. And it was cool. Like a lot of memories there. I still have the same room since I was like in middle school. So
I mean, you renovated though.
Yeah, absolutely. But yeah, and then like went to high school. Like high school was really like the first time that I really like, I really stepped out of the heights.
Yeah.
Because like
that shit down.
my mother wasn't really like any other mother. Like they're just like really like worried, especially since I was her first kid too.
Yeah.
But like she understood that like I had like common sense, some street smart and shit. So.
What do you want to? We went to MBL, Lambo.
Humanities.
Humanities.
That shit was,
yeah, but we had like 8 different schools in that one building, so forgive me if I don't remember every single school that was in that building.
Remember, it was like, the thing is about my high school was half a floor though.
yes.
Because it was James Baldwin on the other side, and then, so.
No, that's how we growing up, bro. We can't even get a full floor to ourselves. I had the same issue. I think it was my junior year, my sophomore year. We was on the 3rd, 4th floor, and we had half a floor, bro. Like, you couldn't go past that one half.
Bro, we thought us had like probably like 20 seniors, honestly, like graduating from us.
Shit, I had at least 80.
Nah.
Damn, what you had, Joel? What you had? 300 though, cause the king ass. Oh, brother, yo, privileged ass. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah. Nah, but like I feel like experiencing that shit, like obviously being able to finally like explore the city, like that's when you start like developing a lot of like just real common sense and shit, like.
Cause you're on your own, right?
For the most part, like I grew up in the same neighborhood. It's like almost like a bubble, like. You don't know what's really out there, and it's obviously people that are experiencing more than you are at that age, you know. So it's like they're gonna be much more equipped than you are versus, like there's certain things that we know now that a lot of people still don't even know, like coming into the city as like fucking tourists, bro. Like
they knew, right? Like
fucking cruising, like for us, like we're New Yorkers, bro. Like they be like taking their time and like taking pictures of. Shit that I never even look at,
bro,
like
shit we pass by every day. Like,
shit that I gotta look up at, I'd be like, bro, like wait, why are they like the Chrysler Building? Seriously, like,
bro, that shit is not working, bro. I guess what I'm saying. It's your first time here. You want to?
Yeah, bro, it's cool though. But I always say like being from New York, it's hard for me to say like I would ever want to visit New York, like as a tourist. Like if I never grew up here. Like seeing it from like a different country, I would never really look at. I mean, obviously it's biased.
Yeah.
But like,
I get what you're saying. Like,
there's no beaches, like.
So for us as full-fledged New Yorkers, we understand that like when we go to this fucking city, it's dirty, it smells, it gets toxic. Niggas is always angry for no goddamn reason. And you know what, bro? I be sick of it, bro. Because when I left for school, bro, for 4 years, bro, I went to CT, bro. I had my guard down. I was chilling, relaxed. I could smell fresh air.
Yo,
I got back here for breaks, bro. Was like, shit, what that smell? Bro, you don't realize it, bro, until you leave and come back for a little while. You're like, damn, this shit's terrible out here. But I get what you're saying, though. As a native New Yorker, yes. Like, I love it here, don't get me wrong. I love New York City because, like, it taught me a lot. And I think without it, I would have been kind of further behind in terms of
Yeah.
like my development as like a man and like just the common street sense that I have now. However, I think for tourists, they got enthralled with like the movies and the television
Yeah,
shows
yeah.
And the shit like that, the movies and the novels that they read, like, oh, New York is like this magical place. And I guess to a certain extent, it is,
Right.
right? However, we see the real side, not past 42nd, Central Park, the Hudson Yards, the High Line, all that bullshit that you see on TikTok. Nah, bro. The other side, uptown, bro, like, you know what I'm saying? That shit is what it is, B. And so we come from a different perspective. And I think we have been jaded by the fact that what we've seen, what we've been around our whole lives, whereas like,
Right.
tourists come in and it's like, I'm going to go to Fifth Ave and just go crazy. And it's like,
Right.
what? You know?
Yeah, no, I agree, but yeah, like I feel like even like the movie In the Heights doesn't even really captivate.
Bro, the
like,
musical shit?
yeah,
Bro, you watch that
like,
shit?
like like it's a little bit better than other
Yeah,
but it's definitely not the
it
Heights.
had more
Like,
representation and it kind of
Yeah.
had a flair to it that's not like
it definitely does capture the diversity of the
yeah,
Heights, but
come on, bro. Niggas in the Heights ain't happy like that.
I don't break out into dance.
No, we don't, bro. No fucking dance numbers being done in the Heights right now, bro. They will smack the shit out of you if you break out into dance in the middle of fucking
yeah,
Heights,
bro,
bro.
you're gonna be on fucking social media, bro. Like,
Look at this
it'll
fucking
be a
nigga, bro.
EDP, bro.
Nah, you'll have to call up Brandon, bro. Like, you'll get this nigga, bro. But so you talk about high school, obviously getting to high school, getting out of your comfort zone and experiencing different things. Obviously, you know what I'm saying, one person in high school that you had for a long time was
Yeah.
our main man Tristan Soto. You know, shout out to Tristan, B. So talk about like kind of like growing up with Tristan and like at least having that person come with you on that journey through high school and kind of like
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, bro, like me and Tristan been together like up until recent, like until I got this new job because we were working together even in
Yeah.
the last job too.
Yeah.
But yeah, bro, that's been my best friend since like we have pictures of us like at like 5 years old.
Yeah, which is crazy.
So you know, it's like it's so funny because it's like I saw a post the other day where it's like your best friend you never like see as often as like you
Right?
guys
Isn't
want,
that
and
shit?
mind you, he lives right above
Right
me.
above, bro. Like,
Like,
that's like he's literally on
like-
the floor above this man. In the same area, just right above. Like you put a stick, boom.
Yeah, and it's like it's so funny because I never run into him. Maybe like once throughout the entire week I run into him.
Yeah.
But for the most part, like there's been like 2 weeks where I've never seen him and he lives right above me. You know? But like I feel like that's also something that you learn as you matures that you
Yeah.
deadass don't have to speak to your best friend every day because
Nah,
you know
yeah,
that's
for
gonna
sure.
be a person that you already know what it is like, you know.
Yeah, but I think weekly though is
Yeah, like
Yeah.
you know, we still talk about
Yeah.
like, you know, basketball and
Mhm.
shit like that,
Yeah.
but you know, there's no need for us to be texting every day about like
Right.
our day, you know, like
I think that goes for anything. I think that goes for dating, shorties.
Right.
I think we at the end of the day, like whether it's in a relationship, platonic or romantic, you need your space. And I think texting someone, unless it's something like extreme, like you're doing a long distance, where it's
Yeah.
like you want to be able to keep that alive, so you kind of texting every day. Maybe not think anything deep, but just checking in every day
Right.
because you don't see them. But if you're within reasonable distance of each other, like ain't no need to text every day, bro. Because I
Yeah.
think for me personally, I think you guys touched on it a little bit in the chat. It was like you get tired of people, right? Like at the end of the day, I think for us to keep that fresh, keep it new, you want to be able to have that situation where we have our space, we have time to kind of like miss each other. 'Cause I think missing people
right.
keeps those things alive, right? Giving that little bit of distance, just enough to where like, oh damn, I miss that shorty. I miss my man's. Like let's talk, let's chop up a little bit. Let's grab some dominoes. Let's hit the crib and let's chill. So I think that's definitely like a valid, thing.
And
with
it's
friends.
like it's also like the reality of it too is like, you know, we're gonna be honest with each other. We're not like having like lives where it's like something new is happening every single day.
Yeah.
You know,
Really, bro? Because on TikTok, I be seeing shit like
Well-
they be vlogging. Like, nah, I'm being sarcastic, bro. Because the niggas on TikTok be getting me fucking tight. Listen, bro. On TikTok, bro, when they have those day in the life shits, bro, it gets me so frustrated because it's like, bro, you're depicting a situation where like you think something new and grand is happening every day, and people who are not mentally, literate enough to like
Right,
really
right.
comprehend that that's not real life, bro. Because like deadass, you're not doing anything spectacular every single day. There's no fucking way, bro. Like we all live pretty ordinary lives. If I tell you every day, like what I do, wake my ass up, shower, go to work. I work for like 8-9 hours, come home, eat, then we go on YouTube and do the same shit over again, bro.
Yeah.
Like, and you can put gym into that, you can put whatever, but you're gonna repeat the same shit. So I was kind of making a joke.
Nah, I agree with you. Like it goes to like at work when my coworkers be like, oh, how's the day going? Like it's going, like, you know, like what you're doing, I'm doing. Like it's not like whatever you saw, I saw. Like
Be like,
nothing
hey,
fucking special.
Charlie, how's it going? You be like, nigga, what? Come on.
Like, bro,
I just
like-
got to work, bro. It's the same shit, my nigga. Like, same shit, different day, bro. Come on, it's nuts, yo.
But yeah, like
Small
that.
talk, bro. Hate it.
But yeah, like that's
That's the homie.
yeah, absolutely,
Yeah,
bro.
That's
It's
the homie.
friend for life.
Nah,
Absolutely,
fuck
like
my son Tristan, bro. Son gets bitches, bro. That ass. But so just kind of going a little bit ahead of that. So obviously I'm your friend through this journey, and obviously going through high school. I think what gets lost though, because you deleted pictures off your fucking IG, so no one can really tell what you look like beforehand. But your journey in terms of weight loss, right?
Yeah.
And I think this is where I think the story kind of takes a turn for like where it sets you up to where you are right now. And I think you probably didn't know at the time, because obviously you were your size, pretty much your whole life, how you're a little bigger kid, and it's kind of
Yeah.
just who you were. But tell us about kind of like where you were at that point in your life. So this is what, like you were 16, 17?
yeah, just about like I
Yeah.
think I started like my summer going into senior year of high school.
Yeah. So tell us about like where you were mentally when you were like obviously bigger.
Yeah.
Maybe how much you weigh if you're comfortable with that, and then kind of how it led to the gym transformation that we kind of see today.
So it's funny because it's like I feel like that's a scenario where it's like I won't lie and I won't sit and tell you like what made me
Yeah.
like get into this.
It wasn't like
Like
it wasn't
I
an
can't
aha
I can't
moment?
recall exactly
Yeah.
what it was,
Mhm.
but like
was it shorty?
nah.
Like an ex shorty?
Actually, it's funny because like something like with my ex shorty was that when I was losing weight,
Mhm.
she actually
No.
she didn't like it.
What? She like to
Yeah.
hang on to
No,
something.
I- I swear, bro. Like she was like,
What?
oh, like I don't like, bro. Like I remember like, because we were still in high school and we were able to eat out.
This is like what, junior year of high school?
No,
or-
senior year, like last
okay.
year. So it's like we were able to eat out. So I was like, I was being considerate of the shit I was eating because before, bro, like we were eating the halal, the truck. We had
What was your
Chipotle
order?
rice.
What was your order?
We're at the
At the halal?
At the halal. Oh
Yeah.
my! I used to get the chicken and rice. I used to drown that shit in white sauce, bro. And I'd be fucking. I had yoga class right after, and I would be like, bro, bubble guts the entire shit, bro. But like I remember, bro, like there would be times where I just wanted to eat something like, for instance, like because there used to be the Subways there,
Oh,
right
yeah,
on
famous
the block
Subways.
of the train station.
Yeah.
And I'll go there, I'll get like some like multi-grain bread shit with like grilled chicken and
Okay.
like some calm shit.
Mhm.
And like she would got tired of me, bro, because she was like, oh, like the thing was that like it stemmed from like an insecurity that she thought I was gonna leave her the moment I
I see. The insecurity of like, oh, he's getting better.
yeah.
Oh shit.
So,
He getting ripped. Oh, the other
But-
girls is taking him. Oh shit.
but it's so funny because like I feel like for me personally, like at that time, like I mean at any time, like that wasn't even like my motive, like
Yeah.
like to fucking. I just wanted like it was cool to
Just for your benefit. You
yeah,
felt
like
you
it
just wanted-
felt cool, like to just be strong, bro. Like
Yeah.
who doesn't want to be strong? Like you know what I mean? But yeah, so like that was I would say like because when I started the gym journey, I was like 225.
Okay.
I wasn't like because I was playing sports and like for fun,
Yeah.
like football and
Yeah.
basketball with my friends and stuff, and I was an active, like I was like a solid 225. You
Yeah.
know?
Yeah.
But I think the thing I remember always from just being like an active big boy was always spraining my ankles. Like, just poor land-
So I was like, well, yeah.
Poor landing, bro. Like I'm like that was like I already knew how to heal my sprained ankles, like to the point like rice, bro. That's all I know.
Oh,
like,
so the shit likes to get the swelling down, right?
yeah, bro. So it was like I didn't even like there was points where like I was like I was playing. I remember there was like one time I was playing basketball, which is shooting on one leg because I was like fuck it, like I'm so bored, bro. Like
Nah, one leg.
yeah.
Nah, bro, you're a menace, bro. What the fuck?
But yeah, like at that point, like I feel like when, for me, like once I graduated
High school.
high school, it's kind of like the time where like me and my ex had like broken up.
How you want to dive a little bit into that, like kind of like what kind of led to that? And,
Yeah,
like,
yeah. I
did
mean,
it affect you like any way?
nah. I mean, that was a very pivotal moment in my life for like mental moving forward and like
Yeah.
how I perceived a lot of things.
Mhm.
Because like at that point, it was just like I remember like because something about me is that like I tend to stick things out.
What do you mean?
Like stick out like certain scenarios that at first I might feel like a little like iffy about,
Okay.
and ends up biting me in the butt.
Yeah.
Like because you try to see like okay maybe this shit could work, maybe whatever.
Yeah.
Like Just being
Oh, you mean like stick it out, and like seeing like if this is completed out. You know what I'm saying?
right.
Yeah, okay, bet,
Like
I got
being
you.
optimistic
Yeah,
about it, you
yeah.
know, like.
I'm the same way, bro.
But
That's my red flag.
yeah,
for the
bro.
ladies out there.
But yeah, like you know, I remember it was like around like that high school. I mean, like that when college was starting, like for the first time, I was going to John Jay. I had no clue I was going there. Like,
Yo, those days was crazy, bro.
No,
I saw
man.
was dead in John Jay. I was like, you gonna be criminal?
bro, I was dead. I was like, bro, what am I? I didn't even know what I can't even remember what my major was. I think it was like criminal justice.
Yeah, it had to because that was John Jay's like known for like criminal.
That shit was like the liberal arts of John Jay, though. You know, like just criminal justice. But yeah, like I just remember like because she was going to school in Rhode Island.
She went to URI or it was a smaller school.
It was like some private school.
Oh, okay, bro.
And I remember like I was like fiending for this shit to work to the point where I was about to go to that school, bro, and put myself in like I was fill the application out, they accepted me, sent me the financial aid package, bro, and I was like ready to commit to
I
that
know
shit.
about that shit.
Yeah, but like nigga, I was like fucking like ready, bro, like but like you know at the same time obviously I'm happy with that shit. Like that shit never went through, but I just remember like just being up like constant nights and like stressing. My mom was stressed out to the point like she actually has I believe like it's like a pimple scar from that year because of how stressed out I had her, because of like how like just like crazy I was going like a little like mentally and shit.
So what was that because you guys were away or was that after the breakup?
Nah, that was after breakup.
Oh,
like just like I was like in shambles. Like
yeah,
you know
bro,
like.
I feel you.
I remember like, you know, sending messages like, yo, like, you know, I thought we said that like we would always make this work.
Yeah, yeah.
Like what happened to all
Yeah.
this like shit that we were saying? Like you
Mhm.
didn't mean none of that shit. Like
yeah.
so like I was like trying to add two and two together and I wasn't getting nothing, you know,
yeah,
and
yeah. Didn't make any sense.
nothing made sense. Nothing made sense at all, you know, like and then I peeped like, you know, she was moving like okay with it, you know, whatever.
Isn't that wild, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
and then but then funny enough, like she was like starting to like mess around with some dude already, like in the same month of all that.
So literally, so the month you guys broke up, she was already.
Yeah, like
So bro. So I've been hearing like, and you learn as life goes on about like kind of how things play out. But once you see how fast the other person who broke up with you gets into another relationship, they were already scouting, bro.
right.
That's how they move, bro. They already were scouting that next one, and they already because women most likely, most of the time, not all women, because I'm not gonna have you out here getting me my DMs, but most women though can't be alone. And so once they figure out that next guy, that's when they'll break up with you. They'll stick it out with the person that they're with currently, and then until they feel like they have a lock on the next person, then they'll dump your ass and
Yeah.
then give it like a week or two. Like, oh, I just found him in a fucking coffee shop. This ain't a fucking movie, nigga. What the fuck? What the fuck you talking about? You was talking to him the whole way. Like, don't play me like that. So
Yeah.
that would really affect me for sure. Because obviously, like, from my story, like I have a lot of similarities to yours, and you obviously know the whole story. And one day I will tell that story when I'm full ready to tell that. However, I think, you know, what you're saying is so true about like how much that can affect you. Like people don't understand how much a broken heart can really, really alter
Yeah.
like a lot of your ways you think. And people, you know, we make jokes, right? We have a group chat, make tons of jokes, right? But at the end of the day, like we're human beings and we have feelings and we want to be
Yeah.
loved, we want to be appreciated. And when men literally give their love to someone, like they really want it to work out, like genuinely, like you know what I'm saying. When you have a shorty that you really love, you want it to work out. When it doesn't work out for reasons that don't make sense to you, you're like,
Yeah.
what? Like, why did this happen? And you just constantly in your mind try to piece things together. Like, was it this? Was it that? Did I push you away? Yada yada. But at the end of the day, bro, it's just life, bro. Saying it wasn't for
Yeah.
you.
And you know, like I feel like the thing that like bothered me the most is because like initially like I had like basically like around junior year, like I was kind of like checking out of the relationship,
Really?
but actually like I stuck it out.
Mm-hmm.
And then, you know, obviously, like, you know, feelings came back actually and whatever. And then, you know, this whole shit happened.
Mm-hmm.
And,
Were
you
the
know,
cheeks good though, bro? That's what kept you around, right? Was it the cheeks?
nah, I don't
Damn,
know.
our cheeks stink.
No,
Damn. Damn, bro.
I don't know what
Jesus.
kept me around. Like,
Was it just like
oh,
the-
you know what? You know what it is? Like, she really had nobody, like, no friends in the school. Like, it was always, it was
Alright, go ahead,
always
bro.
like,
Crazy.
because we would always meet
Yeah.
up in the morning, we would leave together, so it was like to the point where it's like she was kind of dependent on me.
Yeah.
I wasn't really dependent on her because like I always have friends, you know, like
Yeah.
they understood. Like Tristan understood, my friend Devin, he was another close friend of mine.
Mm-hmm.
They understood, you know, like they got like no one ever like really like you know they'll joke
Questioned it.
around about it,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
like
yeah.
fuck it, like obviously you know it makes sense.
Yeah.
But like she really didn't have like many people, and it was just like
Just y'all too.
yeah, so it's like I felt bad. Like I didn't want to like leave her alone. Like
Mhm.
you know, like she had her family, yeah, but
No.
in terms of that, like
Yeah.
you know, I felt like that's what tends to make me like stick around. It's just like I don't want to feel guilty, you know, for like
Mhm.
hurting a person. So
Yeah.
like I kind of wait for that person to
Do it to me.
do their due diligence, and I'm like, all right, fuck it, like
Yeah.
you know, like I hopefully I prep myself well enough to the point, and you know,
Never do. So that, when that shit
But-
happens, you're like, fuck, man.
But yeah, like you know, like that shit happened. Like that whole like I would say maybe from 2016 September to like maybe like
2016 of September to.
so like maybe like I would say throughout until like January, the new year.
Okay.
January.
Okay.
Like I was just like going through it like
Mhm.
a lot, like bro, sleepless nights.
Listen to Marvin's Room.
I couldn't even listen to music, bro. It
Couldn't
was one of
listen
those
to music?
things. Like I
Oh
couldn't
shit! I
like
should say my ass.
bro. I was like I was like awake. There was nights I just broke night. Like I
Yeah.
was that I was hitting up people that I would never really hit up just because you know you look for that comfort.
Yes. Yes.
Like
instant
and
gratification.
I
like, need
obviously like the
something,
people that responded and spoke to me like much love. Like you know like
Mhm.
they're people that you know we don't talk at the moment, but like
yeah.
you know like I would always gonna be a conversation if I ever ran into them
Yeah.
for sure. But yeah, bro, losing my mind to the point where it's like you know like you start contemplating like a lot of shit, you know,
The mind is
life
a
to,
strong
like-
shit, bro.
from life to making brash decisions. Like yo,
Yes. Yes.
but
Yes.
you know, I thankfully like that was something that I dealt with. I think I could have probably
And how old were you at this point? When you 18, 19?
yeah just turned 18.
So that like going through that at 18 is
yeah, so
No,
it's
it's
like you
cool.
know it feels like the end of the world,
Yeah.
but it really isn't the end of the world.
Yeah.
You know, like and like I told you the other day, like at that time I didn't really have like a person to really turn to and like talk to understand because you know I could talk to my parents, but you know the Hispanic parents are never really gonna understand. You
blacks
know?
either, bro. Black family.
Yeah,
don't
like
understand it
they're
either,
never
bro.
really gonna understand because, I mean, for me, like my mother and my father, they were like they've been married since like 26, whatever. They've been married for a while. You know,
Yeah.
they
Yeah.
knew each other in Ecuador,
Mhm.
so like that was like almost like one of those loves that just
Yeah,
like
yeah.
were forever. So
Mhm.
it's like hard for them to understand and you know like all just like you know get over it, but like in a nicer way.
Always.
You know.
Oh, yeah, always. They try to comfort you a little
So-
bit, but it's nah.
So they don't do it. So it's like, you know, I didn't really like, I wasn't that comfortable with like opening up to people, but I was like asking like indirect, like kind of like
yes.
questions that like kind of like would reassure me certain things.
Yeah.
But, you know, thankfully I fucking dug myself up by myself. Like,
Mhm.
you know, so ever since that time, like I always promised, like I told you, like to always be there for people,
Mm-hmm.
to be the person I wish I had at that moment.
100%.
To, you know,
And you've been that for me. I'm saying I'll say it on camera right now. You know what I'm saying? They know you know what it is. So again, like I said
Yeah.
it the other day, like I appreciate you, bro. You're a real one, getting me through, you know what I'm saying, my situation too. So
It was
you
a
know?
tough time, bro. And
Yeah.
then now going back to it, I think that's where like
this shift happened for you.
the shift of like one like starting because I was like it's crazy. Like I started working my first job when I was 18
Uh huh.
because I was fortunate enough that my parents were always able to like that as you know give me money and
Yeah.
bro they was giving me $50 a week for
Nice. Yeah, I was
in-
like
in
20,
high school and
25
shit, you know?
maybe.
So
LD.
but you know like when I would go out with my friends I'll be like yo I got you like, you know fuck it like I don't but
Chipotle on Charlie.
not that ass like I used to hold down Tristan bro and shit like
nice, nice.
but like I never had school lunch in high school ever.
Me neither, bro.
But I would have like breakfast, like you know, the juices that they would give sometimes, like those like little
okay.
like sun cups shits.
with
But,
the peaches and shit like that.
yeah,
So- ah,
sometimes
nice,
she'll
nice,
slap,
nice.
bro. But yeah, like you know, I think like it was funny because I kid you not, like I think from 2017, from like January to like almost the end, like I didn't talk to anybody, like I wasn't looking for any like
Like a
love or
female,
anything.
like-
yeah, like any love or anything, and I was just like focused on myself, you know, working and you know at that time actually I was going to EMT school.
Oh
Like,
yeah,
Ahmed spoke to me about that.
Shit, bro, that's crazy. Forgot about that.
And you know, I tried it out.
Mhm.
You know, I figured as you know, I tried it. I didn't really like it as
Yeah.
much as I thought. And then going back to the, like the initial like stress and like that whole like little time period in my life.
Yeah.
Another thing I was stressed out about was school. You know, what to do with school and whatnot.
Yeah, common one.
Like I was getting no financial aid. You know,
Using a nun?
yeah, I wasn't because my
What the fuck?
you know, obviously, bro, that whole shit is a whole nother
It's
topic.
yo,
Like that,
no
that shit
cap,
makes no
yo,
sense.
Joel. You don't have to deal with financial aid niggas, right? Fast for niggas, right? Bro, that shit.
Like, bro, you had to.
Hey, bro, it's workarounds out there, bro. You know what I'm saying? So I had to finesse a little bit, but that shit is crazy. Like, their
Yeah.
standards and requirements are like,
So you gotta be like a family of like fucking 10 and
yeah,
make 30K.
single mom.
combined.
Like, what the fuck? Damn. Like,
But-
I'm down bad, but not. You know, goddamn.
Yeah, but like, you know, it's funny because like I was stretching out to the point where it's like, you know, the thought of alone and being like kind of like the first like gen student.
Yeah.
I mean, first gen kid. Like you don't really understand what alone
The
really is. And
importance, yeah.
I wasn't really like focused on that in high school. Like when they were getting the classes and shit. Like I didn't really think about it. I was like kind of just like on cruise control, like just living my
As
last
you should,
couple
baby,
days,
you're a kid.
my year in high school.
Yeah.
And then when that shit finally comes, we gotta try to understand. You're like, oh damn, like that's like a lot of money that I gotta pay back.
Mm-hmm.
So that was stressing me out too, because I'm like, damn, like what the fuck is gonna happen now, and blah blah blah.
Yeah.
Fast forward, bro, like January, I think this is when like I
January
started feeling
of
better
what? Of
of
what?
2017.
2017, okay.
Like I went to BMCC, so I got offered like the ASAP.
ASAP Rocky?
So like the first half of my time in BMCC, it was
Yeah.
free. They gave me a Metro card. They gave me textbook vouchers. They paid for my school and
Oh,
everything.
fire.
So it was one of those things where it's like, damn, you know, that's when I started to tell myself like things happen the way they're supposed to happen, and
100%.
everything happens for a reason. Everything is gonna happen the way it's supposed to happen. You know, you can't really like
Yeah.
question shit too much and just let shit flow. You know.
Yeah.
And, you know, I was working out, not focused on women at all, just focused on myself, making sure I was good.
Yeah.
'Cause, you know, like I always say, like if you're not good, then there's no point of even pursuing any other thing.
Yeah.
Because you're gonna half-ass it
Absolutely.
most of the time. But yeah, so from there is when the gym started like being more serious. You know, it's funny because I would say like my real first year of understanding everything was, you know, once it opened up after COVID.
So you started the gym in 2017. Well, like taking seriously in 2017.
Yeah.
And it wasn't until 3.5 years later where you really.
Yeah, where it's like,
understood.
okay, like shit, like I got this shit actually down packed.
But it's
now
crazy
where
'cause I remember
understand.
like you like in 2019, 2018, like.
Yeah,
still-
like, and it's funny because you know,
Yeah, like-
in those times you think that like, oh shit, like I look good, and then you look back and you're like, okay, I really didn't look good, like, you know, but like, you know, it's definitely fun. Like it's, you know, it's one thing that I look forward to throughout my days, like, you know, working out.
Mhm.
Like that's what I look forward to do now is, you know, just testing out strength,
Yeah.
seeing how, you know, I just been experimenting with my body, seeing my body like reacts to like certain meals, certain like doing cardio. Like is that as like I'm a guinea pig, you know, like, and that's what makes it fun. Like
Yeah.
you know, you never know what to expect. You
Mhm.
know,
And I think your approach to it is what I think is really separates you from a lot of people. Because I think what happens is, right, is the reason why the gym is always such a hit or miss for a lot of people because it takes a lot of work, right? It takes a lot of work, and you're the only one responsible for that work.
yeah,
You can't blame, oh man, the gym is too far, or you have to get your ass up and go there, right? And I think that's where people's mentalities get the best of them, right? Because they don't have the motivation or they don't have the desire to kind of really pursue it. But at the end of the day, you have to find that within yourself. Because I'm sure you get up every day not wanting to get up at 5 a.m. all the time. There's some days you're like, I'm tired of shit, but this is what I got to do. You have to treat it almost like it's your job. You know?
Yeah.
Like, I have to get there. I have to get to the gym, do my part, and then I can go out about my day. And so I think for you, just talk about, just for people listening who are probably starting a gym journey, because you know how it is. We got to hit January, so all those new gym heads is coming up soon, right? So tell them a little bit about like some of your struggles, triumphs, getting to this point, and then we'll kind of talk about like how you transform your body in terms of like
yeah.
going from the most recent change from last year to this year, the bulk and the cardio.
Yeah. So I think like I feel like for me, like something that I obviously learned is that you really don't need cardio. I feel like cardio is very important for like heart health.
Yes.
And let me rephrase that. Cardio is a tool. It's more of a tool. It shouldn't be abused to the point where it's like,
It shouldn't be like the only thing for weight loss.
right. It shouldn't be like, you shouldn't go to the gym and think like, all right, I gotta do cardio because like, you shouldn't be like, I gotta do cardio to lose weight.
Yeah.
Like that shouldn't be like your main,
your end all.
right. Like
Yeah.
for cardio, like you shouldn't
Mhm.
look at cardio like that. Like I feel like cardio, like I said, is a tool. Like, you go to the gym, you do your workout, whatever it may be, and then you can use cardio at the end to help you continue like burning fat, help it, like if you want to fucking do endurance, whatever,
Mhm.
like whatever you're training for, like whatever your goal is, you know.
Yeah.
But it's definitely a tool. It's definitely not a necessity. I feel like
Mm-hmm.
because at the end of the day, like you go to the gym. Let's say, and that's what a lot of people do, and I think that's the issue is that like they go to the gym, work out, do fucking an hour of cardio, which I probably did that shit like in the beginning when I was like just learning, but I probably, bro, when I lost my weight and like recomped my body, didn't do cardio at all that whole year.
You'd be surprised. I think a lot of bodybuilders even say that they don't touch cardio. They just
Yeah.
weight train, and that off rip is burning a lot of the calories you need. 1 and 2,
Right.
It's tightening your body to the point where you're gonna lose weight regardless. And so for me personally, like what I used to do, like when I was training in basketball season, like obviously cardio was big because like we need to run.
Right.
So I just did that. That was my cardio. But weight training, I wouldn't touch a treadmill. I wouldn't touch a fucking elliptical. I was
Right.
just doing the running for court, and then I would just fucking weight lift during
Yeah.
gym time.
Like at the end of the day, like the most important thing is your diet. Like
I think you had a post about that, right?
Yeah.
You had a post. So do you want to explain about the IG post you had? I think it was yesterday, right? About like
I reposted my
Yeah.
boys.
yeah.
It's like people like if you don't really like, I think that's also when my gym journey took a bigger turn is when I started like measuring and
Mm-hmm.
all my food and everything,
Macros,
because
kind of calorie count. Yep.
you really don't know what is being put into your body for the most part. Like I remember I saw this post where it was like
No shot.
like I remember I saw this post where it was like a McFlurry from not McFlurry, it was like one of
That
those
shit
shakes
never works, bro.
from Dunkin' Donuts.
Okay.
And it was like maybe like a medium size, but it was like an Oreo sundae.
Mhm.
Bro, and I remember like the nutrition facts were like that shit alone was 2,800 calories. And that's what like I'm eating, like that's what I was eating.
Damn, goddamn. Yo, that's the whole day of eating for some people.
No, yeah, and it's a day of eating, but a lot of people don't really realize that. And then you have that. So you have that, like, you don't really know what you're putting into your body.
Yeah.
And then you also have the people that they're doing their cardio and they're also under eating. And then they're also wondering why they're not gaining
muscle.
anything.
Yeah,
And it's because your body's going to start eating itself
Mhm.
to fuel itself because you're not feeding anything.
Yeah,
Like, I don't know much about fasting, but I feel like
With the
when you're
intermittent
hungry,
fasting? Intermediate fasting and
yeah,
all
like
that stuff?
all these, I mean, I do a little bit like fasting because I go to the gym. I don't eat because I don't have enough time for my body to like
Mm-hmm.
digest
Yeah.
everything. But like, I wouldn't do fasting. I just feel like when your body's hungry,
Just
feed
feed
it
it, yeah.
proportionally.
Mhm.
Like why not? Like
Mm-hmm.
for the most part, when I try to coach, like you're eating
Oh,
like
my.
4 to 5 times throughout the day.
That guy sucked. I ain't gonna hold you.
Yeah.
though.
But I fucking
Live and
like,
you learn. Live and you learn.
yeah. It's funny because I saw him at Philly when we went to Philly.
That us?
He was in the club,
Oh,
but I didn't go up to him.
he
I-
saw you though. You think he saw you?
I don't really think he knew me. Like there's no reason why he would
You should look at the shirt
recognize me.
like, "Fuck you, bitch." I did it on my own.
Nah, I mean, I have the bulking belly right now. But yeah, man, diet. Like that's where it all comes down to,
Yeah.
man. It's like, your protein is important because your muscles need to rebuild, but then at the same time, don't be afraid of carbs, don't be afraid of fats.
Yeah, bro, eat some bread, yo. It's all right. You know what I'm saying? Bread ain't gonna hurt the pastas.
You need
You know what I'm
carbs. Carbs help break down the protein.
Break down the proteins, bro.
So,
'Cause you're going heavy.
Fats help with hormone release. So it's like everything works hand in hand. So
Get
there's
the
no
honey,
reason-
bro. No cap, bro. Get them hormones right. You know what I'm saying?
But yeah, man, diet. Like I remember when I wish if I had the opportunity, obviously if I have the opportunity to go back to when I started, like I was 225, I could have done a lot with that weight coming down, But
Yeah,
that's my trial and error. I was doing cardio,
Yeah,
very minimal weight training,
heavy training. Yeah.
going home and fucking eating
Mm.
peanut butter with whole wheat and calling it a night. I lost weight, yes.
No,
but-
yeah. So so touch on that a little bit. So you went from 225 when you started the journey, and
yeah.
I think your goal was to get down like what 170 ish.
I think I was
180?
just trying to lose weight.
And you just
I don't know.
whatever happened?
I'm pretty sure I had a goal, but I don't know what it was at that moment.
Okay.
But I know I know right before the pandemic happened, I remember from there like I went probably down to like around 180,
Okay.
and then I know I gained weight.
This is pre-pandemic. Talking about.
Yeah, pre-pandemic.
Okay, but
So maybe like around 2018, 2019, I kind of gained a little bit of weight again. Like
Mhm.
not like the best weight.
Yeah.
And then I started losing weight again.
mm-hmm.
Like I was actually getting ready to like lock the fuck in like 29th. Like I was gonna go on a bulk, like a actual bulk, like at the end of 2019.
Yeah.
And it was going pretty well, and then fucking pandemic happened.
Come and said, "Would you
But
hold that out, dog?"
but I said, like I don't know, like it's hard to find like reasoning, like you try to like understand why certain things happen.
Yeah.
Scenarios like that is kind of
Yeah,
hard to
yeah.
like, understand.
Uh-huh.
But, you could point, you could like create things out of it. So it's like for me, like what I was doing during the pandemic a lot, I was biking around the city.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
almost every day I was just because I just felt like I had to stay active.
I think it was like a group of you guys. I think because you guys, obviously gyms were closed at the time. Obviously,
Yeah.
everything was closed. So I think it was a group of you guys. It was you, Kilmer, Dr. Kilmer, Vinny,
Yeah.
Vinny, and a couple other guys kind of went to like parks around the city, just kind of
Right. But like me, like I think that's also when I built up more independency is because like I would wake up, I bought a bike because we were getting paid. Everyone was getting paid that
Yo,
600,
man.
bro.
Yo, the stimmies, bro. Let me see. Bro, Joel, we didn't get the stimmies though, bro. Unfortunately, we didn't get the stimmies, dog. Bro, this is a quick point. Like, you know how hard it was to like get, because we still got paid for my jobs, and shout out to them for continuing to pay us and keep us on. But to get our checks and it be like half of what you guys are making and not doing shit was one of the wildest experiences I ever had in my life, bro. I wanted to quit my job and get the stimmy, bro. I swear to you. I just want to be out of here, bro. Wait, go ahead.
But not yeah, like I feel like that for me it was like really it was cool because one it showed me like I didn't really have to wait for anybody.
Yeah.
Like there were people that like they obviously see you doing that shit and they're in the pandemic, they want to be active and they're like, yo, I want to go biking with you. Like let me know next time you're going.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just sending one message, and if you don't reply, like I'm gone. Like,
Yeah,
like I'm not like you reached out to me, like I didn't reach out to you, like.
Yeah.
Well, that's how shit should be. Like you shouldn't be waiting for people because then you're just gonna delay your own progression, and that can be applied into life overall.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I was just biking around the city, like starting from the GWB, Battery Park, and back up.
Woo! Yeah.
And-
Yo, Joel, I wish I could see my man's face right now. Joel was like,
And
how many miles is that? You think?
it was like 25 miles.
Woo.
But like I was, it's funny because like you start creating like challenges for yourself. Like all right, how fast? Because the fastest I think I ever did it was probably like an hour and 48 minutes. So
my son was cooking.
I never beat that though.
What you
Like
went? What you went to the? So from the
I went from GWB straight
down.
The path, yeah.
Yeah.
The thing that sucks is that on the east side, the path breaks off on 34th Street.
Mm-hmm.
So then I went through whatever. I think that's like First Ave right there, or Second Ave.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And then I would cut in, and then I would enter through 59th Street.
Yep.
And just ride up Central, and then get off on 116th where it ends, and then go back onto the path and just come back up.
Man.
So, but it was cool. It was funner and more enjoyable at the time because nobody was
No one was outside.
so you don't have the fucking dickheads like rollerblading in the bike lane or just walking in the bike lane, bro. Like
Not the rollerbladers, nah,
like, bro. Go do that shit in the fucking park or some shit, bro. Like, cause I like to be out, bro. Like I had the fucking momentum going and whatnot, and then your legs get like into that like adrenaline phase where it's like it's like I don't know if it's a thing, but like it's like maybe it's like a biker's high.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's because it's a runner's high. And I think it's a biker's high as well. Yeah.
So like you're just in the zone, and you don't really have to worry about like, especially with the cars. Like I like to drive on the street sometimes too because it's more convenient.
Yeah.
You don't have to worry about like possibly getting hit by a car or some shit.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, bro, it was fun because the streets were dead. Like it's like on some I Am Legend shit. Like
it was a wild time, bro.
Like and then you see like mad places that were just boarded up with the wood and everything,
bro.
So it was really fun for me. Like and then there was times where I went through. I remember my favorite bike path was I went to Jersey. And
What'd you say?
I went over the bridge and I went right around. It's like a path, literally right parallel to our side. But I went up, and bro, like there was a point where it's like I think you were able to bike on it, but it was like close. Like it was like the park people don't tend to that part anymore because like the grass was starting to grow in the shit. So I kid you not, bro. Had I like for some reason, God forbid, like had gotten hurt. No one was finding me for like a while, bro.
It was
like,
that high? Like the grass was like
No, but like no, it was like that dead.
Oh.
Like there was like
signs.
Nothing, no signs of life.
My son needs the what's that called? The life alert, bro. Like yo, help.
But I was shook, bro. Like I'm not gonna lie, this was like I did it like maybe like twice or three times. One of the times I just saw like a dead chipmunk. And I'm like, damn, bro, is that like gonna be a bear that just pounces at me, bro? And I'm just like,
Nah, bro. Bears ain't out there like that, bro.
But you never know, bro. Like, fuck
that was a weird
around.
time. They might have been like
Something, bro. Something,
Nah.
you know? Like, what if there's like fucking
cheetah pops out, chase your ass down.
some crackheads ready to pull a
Nothing.
line and just trip me, bro? Like, you know? But nah, it was fun. Like, I did that one, and then I did the other way, like straight. Like, I was trying to get on the ferry, but at that time it still wasn't open, so I had to take like the train back into the city. But yeah, Jersey, like, if you want to bike in Jersey, like, just know there's no bike lanes there. I was riding with cars, bro, on the highway. Not the highway, but like, you know, it's like.
But it still be people in the cars like, look at this dickhead, bro. He out here doing a bike. You know, hey, move, man, move. You're like, I'm trying. You see my blinkers?
Bro, but nah, I think biking is something that's like should be done. Everyone should try, like, do it.
It's calming. I think.
It's very like, you know, you put like, obviously, like, it's funny because my mom is always like, yo, please don't put your music on. But it's like, that's the best part of the bike.
You have to. Because what you want to hear honks and just like the
Yeah.
wind going by. You want to have something kind of like keep you, like, not going insane. Because I think.
Like stimulated though.
Yes,
you know?
exactly. Like you want to have something that kind of keeps you in check, in the zone, and then just vibing out.
But you know, obviously, I got it, you know. God forbid, like this, you know, you do the turn and you don't hear like another biker coming.
It shouldn't be blasting. You shouldn't be like, you know, you want to be able to hear.
I be blasting that shit.
You be oh fuck, bro. I see. I can defend you now. So Mama Morales, bro, you're right. He's tweaking right now, bro.
Nah, that was fun. That was fun, you know. And then, you know, I tried times working out in the park, but I just couldn't get into like that calisthenics. Like, it was just not me. Like, shout out to everybody that does calisthenics. Like, much love. Like, the pumps just don't hit the same, man.
Nah, what's that?
It's just something. It's really,
Vinny's on that vibe though, bro. So,
yeah, shout out to Vinny too. Like, it's just something about like feeling the weight, like, you know, weight and tension, and then something for me, like, personally, which I gotta like get out that mindset is like, even now at the gym, I hate counting like high numbers with reps. So that's why I'm always going heavy, because I cannot go like after 8, bro. I'm just like, I get bored. Yeah. So it's like, you know, for calisthenics, you gotta like do like fucking 15 pull-ups, 15 push-ups. Yeah. And it's just like a little tickle pump, you know?
Nah, why you flaming y'all niggas? After they say, yo, y'all get a little tickle pump out there, bro. Yo, Vinny, bro, you gotta come on the show, bro, and defend yourself, bro. You talking about you get the little tickle pumps, bro. I was like, clip OD, bro. Shout out, yo, calisthenics niggas get tickle pumps. But I think, so do you just kind of go to like failure most times? Like,
I think I put a weight where it's like by like the 6th rep, like I'm like,
you probably gonna be shot.
Like, I could do another one, but it's like I'm gonna just save it to like, you know, like, I kind of like, I've been doing like power building. So like I kind of incorporate like a powerlifting aspect of it, but like I still like to do my bodybuilding just for like the aesthetic purposes. And you know, it's like powerlifting. Like I respect all the powerlifters, all the friends I know that do powerlifting. But I noticed when I was trying like to like lean a little bit towards it, like I was like developing like a little bit more like of imbalances. Because
so it's playing a little bit like you felt like top heavy or like it wasn't.
Nah, like, you know, certain, like there was a lot of compensation for certain movements. That,
okay.
You know, it could have been simply as me just training like, you know, form and everything. But
yeah.
For me, I feel like, you know, a lot of powerlifting programs that I've seen, it's like it doesn't really tailor to hitting the other small muscles that are very crucial to doing the other lifts and stuff.
Just
so
the
it's
core,
like, right. So it's like, you know, like there is going to be imbalances that are going to develop and whatnot. But obviously, like, you know, I'm pretty sure there are powerlifters that don't deal with that, you know?
I mean,
it's just from my experience.
Yeah,
you know? I'm pretty sure, like,
everyone's different and unique,
you know?
but you know, powerlifters, you know, they have a different type of, you know, goal set.
Everyone
for
trains different. That's at the end of the day, you know. So it's like, you know, I respect everyone that, you know, does go in there and does their thing. Except for the dickheads in there. Bro, do that shit in Planet Fitness, bro.
For the calisthenics.
Bad enough that I go. That's another thing is the dickheads, bro. Like, it's bad enough that I already go to a commercial gym. Especially like, you know, there was a time during the early 2021 when me and Omar were going to that,
so that was like the true, like,
that was like a
playing
real,
and banging.
like, bro, you walk in there, bro,
get
fucking,
the chalk, like, yo, I'm out here.
You got fucking women in there that fucking juicing up too. So it's like
fire, bro. Let me holler at them, bro.
But like, you know, it's like, it's different to like go to an environment like that where it's like, yo, it's like people are actually lifting heavier than you. So that shit makes you like, oh, like that shit pushes you, like, because, you know, you go to Blink and it's like, bro, I swear to God,
you gonna put him on blast,
bro. I had a friend that he does powerlifting, and you know, he was going heavy and shit. And when the weights drop, you have the people going to the manager to complain like, yo, he's dropping the weights. But it's like, bro, like,
Look how many plates he has, bro. What the fuck you gonna do? Gently put it down? Like
It's heavy.
it's heavy, yo.
yo,
Nah.
that shit was. But you know, you go to the gym, like, you know, you see people fucking repping out 4-plate squats, fucking repping out 4-plate deadlifts,
Charles, looking like units, bro.
Fucking-
Just deadlifting that shit, bro.
you know. And then I went to Mount Vernon the other day, and that's a whole fucking different.
Oh yeah, the homie goes over there. Yeah,
bro,
yeah,
I'm fucking. I was, you know, I don't really deadlift because like the bars in Blink are like pretty shitty. So you know, I deadlifted over there. I hit a little PR.
Ooh,
Bro,
what was it? What was
It
it?
was only 420, which
Oh.
Bruh.
Oh, only 420. See the humble in this
Bruh,
shit, bro.
that's-
Y'all see this, bro? This shit's
that's
nasty.
not good, bro. Bro, but
right?
but I'm like, you know, working towards my set, and there's a dude in front of me, cool dude. I forgot his name, but like he competes powerlifting too. Like he competes with Russ.
Yeah.
Bro, dude is fucking warming up. He's at like 650. I'm like right in front of me.
Yo, I wish there was a second camera for she reactions, bro.
But like that shit gets you hype, bro. Like,
of course,
damn, like,
of course, bro. Because it's like you see that and you're like, it's possible. Like
right.
like it's a goal that you can see that's like physically possible because you're seeing it with your own eyes. Because you know you hear a lot of numbers get thrown out,
Yeah.
like my PR is 720 years, and then you like what, and you see it, you're like, holy shit, like.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
I'm on IG. I follow a lot of different accounts that do a lot of heavy powerlifting. I'm like, oh, that's dope, but like you don't see it physically in your own,
Yeah.
your own two eyes, and that changes your shit a little bit. So that kind of inspire you a little bit, like, yo,
Oh,
like, this
hell
shit is-
yeah, bro. It was like I was talking to him a little bit too. He's a chill ass dude, and it's like, yo, it's like, it's literally like, you know, obviously like when you're in a certain craft, like
Yeah.
whatever the craft may be, seeing someone that exceeds at it, it's always gonna be like, damn, like that's something nice to like see, like to
Yeah.
be like, I could be there one day doing that shit too, you know. But like that definitely like, damn, like, you know, if you train properly and everything, you could be strong as fuck.
No, I think you're obviously living proof of that right now. Because I think for me personally, I think seeing your journey from 2017, 2018, 2019,
Right.
and then just kind of fast forward a little bit to 2021. Because obviously we went to the Mexico trip, right? I think for you, your goal was to like, kind of cut out at that point to really get yourself in, shape for a vacation body, right?
Yeah.
And so in my head, when I seen you, I thought you like a Greek guy. And Joel, you'll be able to post this because he has a picture on his IG of this great Greek pose that you had, right? With a fucking chiseled stone, bro. Look like a fucking man. And then you go to me. What you tell me after that vacation that you what? That you look like shit, bro. You're like, I look like I'm fucking malnourished. I was like, what are you talking about?
Well, nah,
bro?
and that picture you sent me though, bro, that was a bad picture.
Which
I'm not gonna
one?
lie. Remember that one where it
Oh,
was
the
like,
one. Where you was,
well, I was like a little hunched. No, when we were on the beach walking, and you sent it to me that one time.
Oh,
Oh, no, I think I had to zoom into myself or something.
Yeah, I said that was when we were really. We just got off the flight and you just landed in Mexico. We were all just waiting around for the.
No,
the
not
bus
that
to
one.
come.
We were already at the resort,
Oh, you were at the resort,
and it was like I gotta look for it, bro. But like that shit made me realize that like, damn, like I really look like bad, like.
Nah, you see, that's our body dysmorphia, ladies and gentlemen. What the fuck is
Nah,
that,
bro,
man?
it was on picture,
Joel was
bro.
like, shut the fuck up. What are this guy talking about? But I can kind of see what you're saying because I think for you, like you knew you started 225. I think at that point you were 175
Nah, in Mexico.
in Mexico, yeah.
Nah, I was like 165, bro.
165. Oh my, damn, that was goddamn. You cut. You cut.
But I look back at it, I wouldn't do it again. I would
Yeah,
go to
that's
Mexico.
natural for you. I think you walking.
I'm
around,
not meant to be that.
Nah,
I'm
nah.
not. Like I think my sweet spot would be lowest is like it's 190.
Yeah, I think you cut crazy and you were solid, but I think you definitely just see now that you're at now with the
Yeah.
bulk. So talk about like your decision to bulk the last what's it been now, like was it 8 months?
I literally started like kind of.
It was earlier this year.
I think I started when we got back from
Like-
Mexico,
So okay, yeah. So it was like
and
towards
then
the end
it
of
like
last summer.
it kind of ramped up after I got back from Puerto Rico.
Yeah.
So, but that was fun, bro. Like shit, bro. Eating, I was like having like
In
three.
Puerto Rico?
No, like the
Hey,
bulk,
Oh, the bulk. Oh, yeah.
bro. I never missed eating so much, bro. Like.
Because you were restricted. I think at the time when you were cutting down for Mexico, I think what was your calorie count at the time? It was like something.
Well,
crazy.
okay, so this is also the thing where I was miscounting calories.
Mhm.
There was a point where I was only eating like 1,900 calories by mistake, and then I pushed that shit up to 2,300. And even there, bro, I was just
19,
like,
a meal, no cap.
and then there, I was like, that's when I started to realize, like, you know, you really gotta like make sure you count that shit correctly, because you know you fuck up, and then that's that, you know, whatever happens. But
yeah.
but yeah, bro, bulking, that shit was like I was having like 3,200 calories.
Woo. Welcome.
You know,
Welcome.
on a good Friday night, like 3,500 calories.
Yeah, that shit nice,
Bro,
right? Just fucking eat anything and sight.
Bro,
Give
I
me
was
that
having
shit.
like I remember Friday nights like it was like I would go to the pizzeria by me, bro. I would get like 2 chicken bacon ranches, one margarita, and like some garlic nuts. Bro, dog that shit.
That's right there. That's gotta be like almost 3,000 calories. Probably a little.
Maybe like 15. Definitely above 15, but
Yeah.
definitely.
Because garlic nuts, but the chicken bacon ranch.
Yeah, so definitely like 2,000.
Yeah.
And then I remember like there was times where like we ordered like Domino's pizzas, and I was eating. I had a
Full
whole
circle.
pie to myself, bro.
Ooh, that was a lovely, bro. You don't realize how much of a fat bass you be when you eat a whole pie by yourself.
Yeah,
you
you
sitting there
feel
like.
Nah, I
holy
felt
shit.
great after that, bro.
I
Like,
mean, no.
my workout the next day was great, bro.
Generally, yes, you feel great. Like, damn, I should hit the spot. But you think about it like, damn, I just feed probably 2 people right there. I just ate that shit like, you know.
Nah, that shit was fun, bro. Not worrying about like,
Mm-hmm.
obviously you worry about it to an extent because if you go on a dirty bulk, then that can go like a whole
I
different.
do that a lot. I ain't gonna hold you.
But I think I did a pretty solid job because like I didn't like, I still am like pretty solid.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously fucking new cargos because the fucking cargos.
Yeah, bro.
last
Yeah,
time, bro.
nigga hits me up. It's like, yo, like, I finally got some cargo. It's like, bro, because nothing can fit this niggas, bro. His fucking quads are too fucking huge. Look at them, bro. I wish you could zoom in on his quads, but zoom in on them shits, bro.
Bro,
Bad boys.
I was walking here and I was like, because it's loose on my waist. Because still,
That's
but
like,
the thing
that's like
the thing-
shorties, bro. With the
thing that's
fucking-
holding it up is my quad.
that's the shortage, bro. With the fucking 15, you know what I'm saying, bro? They fucking got all this is getting like sucked in, and the waist is like all loose and shit.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck? Nah, bro. This nigga got the quad.
Nah, but the bulk was fun,
Uh-huh.
and then soon.
So what?
Right.
So when did you end the bulk? Like, so it was recently, right?
Yeah, I've been like maintenance for like the last 2 months.
Okay.
So I've been studying at like 200.
Mm-hmm.
But like I said, like I just been playing around with like just implementing different things to my
Mhm.
training. But yeah, like I still I still eat. I don't eat nothing like I can't eat that crazy anymore.
Nah, yeah.
'cause The thing about my body is that I gain weight. I could gain weight pretty fast. And my body also holds on to a lot of like
Mhm.
water really fast too.
Yep.
So that's something I learned. So, but yeah, I'm planning on the cut, like not the cut, but like the really recomp like next
Mhm.
month.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm looking forward to that. Just being a little bit more, being much more on top of my eating.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Help me save money.
That's a fact, bro.
You just meal
Honestly, that's
prep.
what cutting or just kind of like recomping your body is just you save money, bro. Like
Yeah,
that's the thing about
yeah.
bulking, bro. Niggas don't understand. Like, always my case with a fast metabolism, like, bro, like I'm right now, I'm walking around like 207, like just kind of like walking around right now, like light training. But
Yeah.
like, bro, I have to eat 3,900 just because. Like, I'm not even bulking. I'm just eating that just to kind of like
Right.
maintain my weight. Cause bro, if I don't eat that, bro, I'm going back down to like 180, bro. Like that
Yeah.
fast, bro. It's nuts. Shot my fucking dad, bro. He did me dirty, but but so I think that, and again, so like just kind of bring it back full circle a little bit. I think, bro, generally you should be proud, bro. I think from where you started to where you're at now, with all the different challenges in between, with
Yeah.
relationships and obviously the trials and errors of like kind of going to the gym and understanding your body, to now where you're fully confident of going to the gym, knowing what you gotta do, trying new shit out. I've been seeing you on your IG reels, bro, just fucking doing shit on the medicine ball, not the medicine ball, but the big ball. And
Oh, that's
like,
the old days.
yeah, the old days, bro, and just doing random shit. And I think for you, it's fun. And I think
Yeah.
that's the key word. There's like it's just a fun time for you. Where it's like I think people who start feel it's like a almost like a chore, right?
Yeah.
But if you stick with it, like I think he's a prime example. Honestly, people who are listening, because if you stick with it, it can become that. It can become something that's just a part of your natural routine, and it can become really fun when you just try shit
Right.
out.
And I think something that I've realized with the gym, like not necessarily for me, because I feel
Mhm.
like I have a pretty good friend group out of it.
Mm-hmm.
But like for people that like struggle with like being social, like I feel like the gym,
Oh.
it could be a very easy place for
100%.
people to
100%.
create relationships with people.
100%.
Like especially if like you got a bunch of people who are just trying to just go to the gym and
Mhm.
they get in contact with each other and then
Yeah.
they start going together and whatnot. Like that creates like a whole
Mm-hmm.
2 pieces of motivations for both of them, and
Mhm.
it's like it's so much. Sometimes for me, I like working out alone now because it's just like
a certified loner.
like sometimes it's just like the things I want to do is like people. I'm not saying people won't keep up with it, but it's like
They won't.
everyone
I'll
has
tell you right now, they won't.
like everyone has like their own training
Yeah.
methods, and obviously it's when you get to that certain point in the gym where it's like, all right, just need someone here to spot me here and there, and that's about it. But I also got to the point now too where I bail my squats if I'm gonna fail. Like fuck it, like I'll readjust and I learn how to bail.
Yeah.
But yeah, like something I actually been doing recently in the gym is because like you said, like there's been like a lot of new people at the gym, and I think social media has been like actually pushing people more to working out and whatnot, or like being interested with working out.
Yep.
So I think the biggest thing is when people don't know what they're doing, or they have like a very like not a clear picture of what to do, but kind of like some sort of like blueprint of what to do.
Yeah.
So they're trying shit, and then you see them, and it's like, I feel like if I'm not feeling anything, I'm not gonna want to go back.
Yeah.
So I see certain, like that's the thing. That's also the thing though too with the gym. It's like, approaching people. It's like you don't really know who's going to
be receptive to your advice.
Right, like who's gonna have the big ego, who's not gonna have the big ego. Also with women too, like sometimes like bro, like I'm not even like it might look like to someone else like I'm checking out a girl working out, but it's like sometimes like I'm like damn, if they keep doing that shit like that, they're gonna hurt themselves.
Yeah.
But I still didn't even go up to them because I'm just like I don't want to look like that dude in the gym that's just going up.
Yeah.
Cause I that's just not me. But like it's funny because with dudes, I'll go up to them like
easily.
I've been what I was gonna say is that I've been going up to like certain people more frequently, like hey like maybe you should try this or fix this, and like the simple like little tips that shit changes them, and they be mad happy. They're like oh shit, like that shit really works. Like thank you.
Yeah, cause bro, if you in the gym, right, like you see, obviously I think aesthetically it helps, right? If someone like myself goes to the gym, like they might like he probably knows what he's talking about, but like I want to go to the guy with the fucking chiseled up body right now, fucking swole as shit. Like he knows what he's doing, what he's talking about. So, but just real quick though, I want to touch on like gym etiquette real quick, right? So like obviously you kind of touched on it with like shorties, right? So like we all been there, right? So I'm just gonna get right into it, bro. We all been there, right? You working out, you're on the bench, right? Probably doing some nice little, curls, you know what I'm saying? Just kind of in the mirror, right? And then there's a squat rack directly in your line of vision. And you got this fucking just amazing looking woman, right? Who is just literally like God's gift to earth. And some great Lululemon, some fucking, what's the other one? What's other brands out there, bro? Fucking, I don't even know. Just some great ass leggings, right? And she goes deep into a squat, right? And you are trying so hard to look dead straight, but it's literally in your line of vision, so your peripheral see that the crazy squat, and you should take a little set break. So how do you approach that, bro? So what do you do in that situation when you see something like that? You're like, that looks amazing as a man. Like you come on, bro. Your T's off the charts, right? Your testosterone's off the charts. You feeling good. You seeing that. She looking good. So what's the proper etiquette for my people out there listening who going to the gym right now or like trying to see what they can do?
I mean, for me personally, bro, I just look at the floor. Like that's the reality of it. Like sometimes,
that's a smart move. Okay.
Sometimes I just walk away for a bit. Like I have my book back there, so no one's gonna see my bench.
Nah, I can't walk away, bro. I got the stiffy, bro. I can't walk away like that. I gotta sit there for a second and kind of like I did the hunch over my phone, so my shit can go down a little bit. Then I'm like, all right, I gotta look up and like just get ready. I try to listen to music and just like pump it up. But
nah, bro, I just be looking away.
Nah, bro, it's hard, bro. I know you did a little, you did the look.
My mistake, bro.
Nah, my mistake, cap, bro. Stop the cap, bro. Nah, man. But I don't know. It's just hard because I think. I guess I touched on it too. Like, what do you think about like the era we're in right now with like just women in general? I think that when we were growing up, right, like gym was a thing, but it wasn't a thing for like most women, right?
Right,
when I was dating or like messing with girls when I was like 15, 16, whatever, like it wasn't like heavily going to the gym or like posting the gym shit. They would do it here and there, but nothing like crazy like that. But now it's taking a life of its own where like and this is again to everyone out there who's getting themselves right, like it's beautiful, but like it's getting to a point now almost like every female is like in the gym and doing their thing. So how do you feel about like this new wave of like females like getting big, like not even just like doing a little like make like dainty like do a little cardio? Nah, they lifting heavy, they train, they weight training. Yeah. How do you feel about that? And then looking fucking thick like a fucking Snicker, nigga. That shit is lovely.
I think that shit is dope, bro. Like I feel like the biggest misconception before was like women were like, oh, I don't want to lift weights because I don't want to look
manly,
but that's literally not the case.
Not even the case at all, bro. They look fucking
like you actually need to lift weights to get
them cheeks.
What people pay money, what people pay
the
BBLs for. Like if you lift weights, you can easily build.
So you're not
body.
Team BBL, bro, huh?
Huh?
You're not Team BBL?
Absolutely not. That's just disgusting, bro. I'm sorry to whoever that offended.
Nah,
but
bro. Nah.
Brandon, I'm sorry.
Nah, that's though. I think. Listen, sometimes genetics play a part, right? And I think a lot of times how women are shaped, and obviously body positivity, all that's is beautiful. But I think BBL is a result of just the societal pressure that women face, and I think that's one of the things that is unfortunate for many women out there is that they grow up with IG, right? But we kind of, when IG came out, that was what 2012, 2011. Like we still had a whole life, childhood, and we got into that. We kind of in the early stages of it, but now it's a full-fledged app where like someone who's 14, 15 is looking at a Kim K, looking at a Cardi B, looking at all these different celebs and people that they follow with this amazing body that definitely got worked on, right? And now they don't see the gym as an option. They just, and obviously, American mentality is like, I want it now, I want it fast, right? You know, I want to earn it. So how do you feel about kind of like the women out there on the other spectrum of like, the women out there busting their ass in the gym, getting these amazing quads and thighs and just looking like, to other women out there who are just getting like BBLs, bro, and just kind of calling it like, hey, this is my body and this is what I gotta do.
Nah, I mean, it's funny that you say that is because actually, like, I know of this girl who, when she was like 18 or 19, she actually got a BBL because 18,
of the, you even let your body develop.
Yeah, because like of the insecurity, bro. Like like
she had
was from like
she had no body or like she had something to work with.
Nah, I mean, that's the thing. It's like it's hard to say because she didn't even like try to work with it, you know? But like this was like a friend told me this, and like her friend told me this, and it was like, yeah, like, I think her mother paid for it. And it was just because she was insecure. Like, I think, like, obviously she removed all the before pictures.
Isn't that some shit?
But I think she's just like...
Is that catfishing, technically? Yeah, a little bit, right? A little bit, right? That's gotta be catfishing.
I mean...
Bro, you delete all your previous pictures.
But also, like, if you don't know that, then, you can't really say it's catfishing. I mean, if it's known, then I guess...
Well, that's like saying, like, and I'm not trying to get crazy, but, like, that's like saying someone who's, no, I'm about to say... That's like someone who has transitioned, right? And doesn't say like, hey, like I used to have a penis before. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not saying it's nothing wrong with that, but I'm just saying I would like for you to be honest and tell me that, and I make my own decision from there, right? So if you're a woman out there who got BBL and you delete all your posts, your previous pics, it's like, and you don't say anything. If you're open about it, that's one thing. But if you're not, it's like you kind of lying a little bit.
Nah, but I think like there's more of a beauty to like you see like those videos on TikTok where like girls that has built their body up, and I think that's pretty like cool to see. It's like the dedication and the commitment, and it's like, oh shit, like she stuck it out, like like.
And those are traits like if you wanted to date that person, that stick with you, right? Like the dedication, the discipline, like those are really like.
And it's like it's like also like, I'm just talking for myself, but like, being able to see someone who also transformed their body. It's like that's a big relatable thing, depending if they were like from skinny to being into building a body, or from being big to little. I mean, big to being in shape as well. Everyone goes through all that differently, so it's always cool to relate on it. But back to the initial question, where like I think that shit's cool, bro. Like just seeing like when I went to Mount Vernon the other day, there was like these group of girls that were just like squatting, and they were cheering each other on, and bro, like the shorty did a PR, like she did like I think it was like 225 plus for like 2 or 3. That shit's clean, bro. Like there's this girl I follow that she fucking deadlifting conventional, like I think it was like 340 the other day. I was like, damn. But that shit's dope, bro. Like it's like, and she doesn't look manly at all, like
It's a lie, ladies out there. Please, like if you want to get the body that you see. Truthfully, like obviously, yes, again, genetics play a part in it, so you won't necessarily get the exact body that you maybe aspire to get. But I swear to God, like if you work out, deadlift, like, naturally women have like the fat in the areas to really work on and turn that into muscle, and so that body will look amazing, bro. Like I have friends who took the gym seriously, post high school friends that like transformed their bodies, bro, and like they had the raw materials, but they worked on it, and like now it's like, God damn, bro, you got a dress on, it's over, bro. Oh man,
I just think that we all just need to be able, like before, like for instance, like the BBL option, like just be able to like at least try, like like
If it fails, it fails, right? Then you could look at alternatives.
Then you can even look at alternatives, but I feel like you shouldn't have to like glorify like, oh my god, I need a BBL because like it's that's the thing, that's the real thing, right? It's like BBL's it's been around for forever. It hasn't been a new thing, but
I think the glorification of it is what's kind of leading us to a little bit of a downfall.
Right.
Because again, like it's just that societal pressure that now girls are expected to have thick butt, big boobs, whatever the case is, like, and it's unfortunate because not every girl's gonna look like that. That's not, and every guy doesn't like that. I think that's another misconception is that every guy loves a girl with a fat ass or loves a girl with like fucking knockers, bro. Like, listen, like honestly, truthfully, as you get older, bro, a lot of that shit starts to fade, bro. I'm not saying looks are not important. Don't get me wrong. Like, obviously, bro, my son Charlie is a fucking dime piece plus another 10, bro. So he's not gonna go with some short that's looking fucking trash. So, but at the same time, though, I think as you get older, and correct me if I'm wrong, bro, it's like you look for more of those quality traits that you think can last a long time. You know what I'm saying?
No, I agree. It's funny because I was thinking about that on the train today where I was like, I feel like, one of the things with me in general is like, this is like boredom.
Yeah,
like
you talking about with the Brandon the other day, right? Or it was in the chat.
Yeah. But it's just like, I feel like, bro, like listen, bro, like we've all like came across like some girls that were just like fire,
Yeah.
But no personality.
Nothing.
Just
it's like nothing.
Like that's the shit. Like it's like, yo, you talk to them and you're like, damn, bro,
What
like
the fuck?
you're really a fucking airhead, bro. Like,
because they never had to talk, bro. They let their looks get them to a certain point, and then they just expect guys to approach them, talk to them, give them all the game, and they have to sit there, just smile or like, nah.
Like being able to just sit and just talk about like fucking aliens or some shit,
Yes.
or your perspective on fucking like, different fucking worlds, shit going on in the world. Like that shit is what's cool, bro. Like, like there's always so much you could do with a fucking, for that you just fucking get a fucking prostitute.
That's
it,
right. Like listen, if your whole thing is like, I'm just trying to fuck, there's nothing necessarily wrong with that either. Like, if that's your lifestyle, that's how you live. You're a single man, single woman out there, like fine. But at the end of the day, bro, like as you get older, I'm telling you right now, bro, it's gonna fade, bro, because you're gonna be like, there's plenty of beautiful women out in the world, bro, but there's only a select few that can really vibe with you and your personality and really get you your humor, get your energy and understand you as an individual. And I think that's when you found something really special. And I think that's where I tell any youngin I come across, like, no, listen, like, I know what it looks like on IG and all that stuff. Like, it looks lit, right? Go to the party here, find a hot woman there, fuck out there. Yes. And I think we experienced back in the day. I'm not gonna say a lot of you. I've had my fun too, but at the same time, I understand now at 26 that like, yo, like I truly at some point, you know what I'm saying? I always joke with you like, nah, it's never gonna happen. But at the same time, I understand like at some point I do want like that one connection that I can really go to and like really vibe with and not feel like a chore or feel like I'm walking on eggshells so I don't embarrass myself in front of her. Or like, I want to be able to fart next to someone, but be like, yo, and like, yo, what's up, homie? You know what I'm saying? Watch the game, you know what I'm saying? And then we vibing. So that to me is genuinely like the top goal, right? When you kind of get to that point in life. But I guess the final thing we probably touched on is I guess it's the world in general, bro. I think I have a lot of interesting views on like kind of how life is right now for like especially people in our age, and I think this is what the show is about for me. And I'll probably call Rob in a second, kind of get his little input. But I think for me personally, bro, my vision has always been like just trying to see the life. I want people to kind of see the life of like what we go through as like mid-20s and late 20s and see that, bro. I think a lot of people see, I was talking to somebody today and they was talking about how like there's a term for coming of age, right? That's when you're like 12, 13, you're going through your teenage years and you got the older adults going through like, postmenopause or whatever things like that. But there's nothing for people like around our age group where it's like living as a 24, 25, 26-year-old in this world, especially in New York City, is hard, bro. And I think we don't talk about enough about the challenges that we face on a consistent basis. And obviously, again, I've had my experiences and I try to use a lot of what I've went through to kind of help others in certain spaces, in certain situations, because like if I have experience, I'll lend that advice, no problem. But just talk about a little bit about like just some of the pressures that we face, some of the different things that as 20-somethings we're supposed to go out into the world, figure it out. Because like, we have conversations on the side, bro, about like, you obviously have a job now that you hate, bro. You hate going, you wake up every day, do the 9-to-5 gig, but your passion is now photography, right? And you have this business in the moment. And I want you to kind of touch on kind of all the different challenges that we face, and then finally coming across something that you can genuinely say is your own and seeing the success it's had so far to this point.
So, it's funny that you say that. I actually saw this video yesterday on TikTok. It was pretty deep.
Yeah.
I don't really remember it word from word, but it was like talking about like how like our generation, we're like kind of like middle child.
Yeah.
It's like we kind of there's nothing really going on in the world. Like, you know, you had you had people who lived through the Great Depression, fucking World War Ones, World War Twos, but it's like it was some shit was like the war for us is like with ourselves. Like that's the shit that like that's the shit for our generation.
Holy
like
shit. Ain't
so
yo, that's a fucking woo. That's
so
a
and I think it's kind of true. It's like, I mean, you know, there obviously is a lot of it's possible that there could be a war soon, you know.
no.
But-
Yeah. Yo, fuck
But like it's true, like, you know, we're not really we're living in like in a really awkward time, like where it's like everything's just like social media, you know, and I just feel like for myself personally, like I don't know, you know me, like I think that like I wouldn't say like I'm just very like an independent person, and I just feel like, you know, I always tell you like I personally always really wonder like how many people would like fold without social media. You know, I feel like a lot of people are so dependent on social media this day that it's like, yo, it's like
you ever been to a spot where like no one was on their phone? And I think it's a lot. Social media is a really like a crutch almost, right?
it is. It's like it's relating to what you said about that. It's like, and I told you this that one time. I was like, yo, it's like when you go to like a concert, like maybe you entering a concert and then maybe like you fucking like to drive back home.
Not the 30
But there's
dots.
no fucking reason.
the
Yeah, bro,
story.
you got 30. Like, enjoy the fucking concert, bro. Like, and that's gonna be a moment that, like, okay, I get it. I get it if you're recording to like look back on it.
Yeah.
But like,
Don't
to post that
post
shit
it,
is like,
yeah.
bro, like no one. Like, okay, some people aren't gonna care, you know. But the reality is that, like, bro, like no one really cares.
I'm
man.
literally speed. going
I'm
through
no,
your
no.
story.
The moment I
Oh,
see
you-
that,
oh,
I
you
swipe.
swipe.
Like, I'm not looking at that, bro.
He said, "What?"
I'll look like 8 hours ago. I'll be like, all right, 14 more hours, so I'll come back to this. But like, it's just like there's so much people that just
suck.
just strive and seek social media gratification. You know, like there's no no reason why. Like, I always question why people post conversation like text message conversations so much. It's like, bro, like maybe your close friends, okay, like haha, but like
What
on
does
your
the
public
thing
story,
say?
bro,
I
like
do not care. We do
like,
not care, bro.
Really, like, I mean, I don't care. I'm like, obviously to those people, I'm like probably like nobody too, but it's like I feel like you gotta think about that shit before you post. Like, who really gives a fuck?
Yeah, you have
You
to
know,
know.
like no one cares about. No one really like, you know, it goes back to like no one really cares about anything unless you're winning. You know, like
And that's the sad part, right? Because you're only posting your wins on
Right,
social media,
exactly.
right? Why the fuck would you post? I got my ass whipped in my first fight today, you know.
Yeah.
But you know, it's what it is. And I think you have to know your lane, right? And I think for me personally, and myself, I have over time, I've had like a love-hate relationship with social media. Like, I think initially when it started coming about, I was confused by it. I didn't understand it. I was like, why the fuck niggas post shit all the time? Why
Yeah.
they post shit about their life? I don't give a fuck. But as I've gone on, I think for me, I use like Instagram especially is like a capsule for like memories, right? So I kind of post certain things, and I don't post often, really. I post maybe every like 4 or 5 months, to be honest. But I kind of use that as a capsule for me because I know I can always go back. That's like a little cloud for me.
yeah,
And on my stories, because of the experiences I've gone through over the last 2 years and the things I've battled over that time, I use my platform now. I don't even have a platform. I have like 300 people following me. It's not that crazy. But I want to spread positivity. So I was going to find posts that I have on my Explore page or things that I can relate to and I know people relate to. And then when I see people like my posts, I'm
Right.
like, I'm doing something right. I think seeing those words or seeing certain things on someone's post can really do a lot, I think. Because, you know, I'm not going to sit here and hit up every person I know. I can't, right? But sending out positive energy, positive love out there through my posts and really connecting with people like that, I think is my lane whenever I post it on my story. So I'm not one to go to a fucking concert and post everything that happened. I'll post maybe like, hey, I went to this wrestling show, posted the little entrance. That's about it, right? Or go to the Mets game. Here's a boom pick. But for me, that's how I use my little thing for stories. But like,
yeah, like I don't know, like for me, like obviously, like, you know, since I do photography and shit, like I know about a couple other apps and shit.
yeah.
So like, there's like for me, like if I want to see cool pictures and shit, like, you know, like there's an app for my drone where I can see people who took drone pictures around the world.
Yeah.
And that's just fucking cool, you know. But like, I don't want to fucking like, you know, like there's just some things that people post and like, it's just like they really don't sit back and think like, why am I posting this? Like
They just do it
and
to
then
get
it
the
goes
attention. I think
and it
honestly,
goes,
the attention.
right, and it goes to Twitter, where it's like, all right, bro, like at this point you should just buy a journal. Like there's certain
Yo, I
things.
swear to God, bro. And
There-
look, I love all our friends, but there's some of y'all, bro, who be tweeting some dumb shit, bro. Why? I don't give a fuck, bro. And I guess it's therapy, right? I guess you want to release your thoughts right, to the world. But some stuff is like, yo, bro, work is trash. I'm taking a shit right now. I don't give a fuck, bro. I don't care.
I mean, it's like stuff like that that's like, you know, pretty like chill. But then, like, I've seen people post shit about like
their personal,
their relationships, like their fucking like landlord hating them. Like, bro, like no one really cares. Bro. Like at that point, it really comes down to like really like trauma that probably has to be dealt with. The fact that you need to post everything and like so, you need people to reach out to you.
Generally,
like,
do you know all your followers? Probably not.
Probably not. Like I know a handful of mine. Like, you know, I actually like cut down. You know, like maybe like 3 years ago, I probably had like 1,000 followers. But bro, I unfollowed like everybody that I've never seen. I just kept like the people that I like actually seen once in my life.
Yeah, bro. Like, who are you? Like, what the? You know what I'm saying?
It's like, you know, it's like, bro, like why are you gonna keep up with someone's life that you're never gonna even like
never gonna see them again, bro? Like, it's crazy.
Like,
yeah.
You know, I feel like cause the initial question too was like, you know, how to deal with all this shit. It's just like, I think another thing, like, you know, I feel like we deal with too is like going back to how people always post their wins.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you think that those people are so perfect, like they're dead ass always
winning,
always fucking winning. Like for instance, the other day at work, you know, I can see like the kind of business accounts that people have. So I was helping someone who had something with film or production, and I asked her, I was like, hey, like, I was like, oh, so you do like film, you do videography and shit? And she was like, yeah, I'm actually a director, because I peeped her account. It still had like 300K in it.
In savings?
Not her checking. It was her business account.
Jesus Christ.
And she's like, yeah, I'm actually a director. Like, I actually do some directing, a lot of directing for like Blue Bloods.
Oh,
so
the TV show.
Yeah.
Okay.
So like, oh shit. So I was like helping her like move some money around because she was about to like buy like a house or some shit. So I was like, you know, I told her like my little bit about like, I started doing it, blah blah blah. She's like, yeah, like, you know, it took me 20 years, but you know, we're here, and that's the thing, like, you know, I see 300K. Yeah. I'm like, oh shit, like she's probably like fucking, you know, whatever, like that shit came to her instantly. But, like when she said 20 years, something like.
It takes a while, man.
And that's her own business too, you know, like
people don't want to hear that. And it takes time with anything, business, your relationships, whatever the case, it takes time. And I think people in this age, because of social media, because you see a certain lifestyle, and again, I've had my struggles too. I've told you about it. Like you start to lose it because you see all these different things, and you're like, I feel like I'm lagging behind myself personally. It's like, nah, I am very blessed. I have a nice job, and I'm making the rounds in the world, and it's not a sprint, it's a marathon. We all have our own individual marathons we're running here, and you have to be aware of that and cognitive of the fact that everyone has their own pace. Right. And you know, it took her 20 years. It could take someone 5. Right. But you can't compare those two, right? Like
you got to put the work.
Put the work in. Go about it and go on your race. Like our boy Isaac, right, is hugely successful at this point, and he's only getting better with the wins he's had. But you know, we've seen it in real time. The battle he's gone through over the last 4 or 5 years, 6 years with his business. And I think me seeing that, and obviously we're gonna get you in a second about in the moment, is gratifying, bro. I truly, again, this is why I brought you on the show, because I think your story right now is really top notch amongst my friend group, and how inspiring and how like really dope it is. And so, to my point now, kind of to end it off with some real good news, right? It's like your business, right? Your LLC. It's official, people. Like he's legit, certified, right? Like you can't take this shit. In the moment, it is your your passion project, your baby that you've been having now for a year and a half, about a year and a half.
Maybe a year. Seriously,
little over a year.
I mean, I picked up a camera like a year and a half ago. But
seriously, it's been like a year.
The first time I took a picture was like almost a year ago.
Yeah. So, and a lot has happened since then. So, kind of talk to us about your journey, what in the moment is really about, and kind of what has led to where you now own an LLC and have been working with some pretty notable names in the industry.
Yeah. I mean,
don't be humble, bro. Come on, bro.
I mean, it's not big names, bro. It's just I've been working my way in and shit.
Bro, my son got a repost from my account that got over 1 million followers, bro. Shut the fuck up, bro. Shut up. Shut up.
Nah, it's only the beginning, bro. It's only the beginning. But nah, I mean, like, it's funny because the initial, like, when I first bought a camera, it was because me and my boy Chris, which is like became like one of my closest friends now. Mm-hmm. We were going to the gym, the private gym. Mm-hmm. And we literally just bought a camera to just like the lighting wasn't there, was good, and we were just trying to capture the pumps, bro. Mm-hmm. So we got a couple of good pictures. Still have some like Instagram posted, but you know, from just doing that, like, you know, initially, like for me, I've always been fascinated with like landscapes and stuff, like cool landscapes and stuff.
Yeah, I think you took the Puerto Rico trip, and that was like your first. Oh no! Charlie, see, trying to get out here, bro. We not missing the visuals, bro. I caught that. But so yeah, so I was saying Puerto Rico, right? You tripped to Puerto
Yeah.
Rico earlier was it?
Nah, it was last year.
Earlier last year,
Yeah,
and
like
that was your
August.
first like real landscape.
Yeah, so you know, it was my first time like taking it and shit. So, you know, I think like landscapes are cool because it's
Mhm.
like I think that's also something that got a little bigger over COVID because a lot of people weren't
yeah.
going outside, so they were just living through whoever was doing that shit.
Mhm.
And I still think that's gonna be a thing now moving forward because you know you
Absolutely.
got all these fucking
It's beautiful.
these
honestly.
VR shits going on, and
Mhm.
everyone, no one's gonna be going out anymore at a point. So it's like,
So-
but the people that are going out and selling that shit, that's gonna be money there to make, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so like, you know, fast forward, like, you know, I think October was the time that I was able to sneak in my cameras. I mean, I don't know if it was sneak in.
Bro,
Bring my camera into
MSG,
the-
bro, what's up with y'all, man? Y'all not letting my nigga rock, bro. Like, but continue. I think that was a game against that was a preseason game
It was
against
like,
the
yeah,
Wizards.
the Wizards.
And
And that was
I think
like,
you can probably post some of the pictures on this part of the video, but here or there.
You got it with the camera.
Yeah, he got in with the camera, bro.
but,
and then yeah. So,
but it wasn't even like, it was like, I didn't even know my camera yet like that. Like,
and you still took.
well, like,
shots.
okay, like maybe to people, but like, now as I
Now,
learn,
yes,
I'm
yes.
like, damn, these pictures are fucking trash. But like, you know, like I had my camera on the wrong modes and everything.
Mm-hmm.
But like, you know, you learn like that, like,
Mhm.
and obviously, like I had the opportunity to like do it again recently.
Mhm.
But it's just like, I don't know, like it's been a way for me to just connect with people.
Mhm.
You know, I've had some people that I just reached out to, you speak to them, and you know, you connect with other photographers too.
Mhm.
Like when I was doing when I went to like the Knicks tip off in Rutgers.
Yep.
That shit was so cool because I'm there and you know you see other photographers there with their
I think
cameras.
one gave you a shout out. I think you as you were filming, right?
Yeah, some guy like I didn't even know him, like he just took my picture
Mhm.
of me,
handsome.
and it was a cool comment because it was a cool caption because it was like
Yeah, he said something about
Something like,
competition and
it
doesn't scare me,
exist-
but like
right,
yeah,
like these are all
show
like
love.
yeah. So that was pretty cool. Like you know, just being in an environment where there's other people who are doing your work and stuff with you, and just learning them. It's like you know, people like you know, social media is so big now that
Mhm.
there's always gonna be pictures being posted and
Yep.
stuff. So it's also like what's gonna like also make you different because you know at the same time anyone could pick up a camera, but it's like what can you do with the camera?
Mhm.
You know, like you can get a $6,000 camera, put that shit on auto, and you know like
Trash.
Yeah.
yeah, it's OD tough, bro.
you know, and it's like you can do something like if someone can make money off of just auto shooting, you know, but like it looks so generic, you know.
Yeah.
But once you learn the camera, once you learn the craft, it's like oh shit, like you can really make some
Mhm.
fire content, and
Yeah.
that's what I'm learning now. Like now that I just like last week I did my first videography,
Mm-hmm.
I'm doing one tomorrow, so it's like now I can apply what I learned there and now, and then the things that I wish I did then I could do it now.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
that's how it works. Like okay, the things I wish I could do then I'm doing
Mhm.
now, and it's like you're just applying,
Yeah.
and always learning. And you know, you obviously like the thing with photography too is that's so subjective, you know.
Yes.
So
yes.
it's like it's really
yes.
it's always gonna be hard to like
it's art, right? Like art is
Yeah,
subjective in
like
itself. Yeah.
you fucking have fucking famous painters that you look at and like damn what the fuck, why is that famous?
I
You
know, like a 3-year-old did this shit. Like, no,
I could have done that shit
this,
myself.
this costs $600,000. You're like,
But
okay, you know, like okay.
so it's like you know it's so subjective because you I think the most you can really ask the person is like how did you shoot this
Mhm.
versus like oh what do you think about my picture because it's like
Yeah.
you know like I've asked people that and they told me like oh you know it's a great picture you know but I would have done this but this is what you like so I'm
Yeah.
not really gonna tell you to change it you know so you know it's been a fun journey it was so cool doing the Knicks practice.
Then one at Rutgers.
No, like the actual Knicks
Oh yeah.
practice.
Oh
like
yes,
Columbia.
that was the one. In what was it?
Columbia.
Columbia. Yeah.
That was like really cool because it's like, yo, bro, like you know, you're fucking seeing these
Sorry.
famous players right next to you.
I'm trying to pull up your Instagram page right now
Oh.
in the moment.
Like you fucking see like these NBA players right next to you. It's like holy shit.
Yeah,
It's
it's right
like
there, man. Look at that, bro. That's the man's page, bro. Growing though. Shout out to Obi. You know what I'm
Obi.
saying? So Obi, you can put this picture of Obi Vaughn. No.
but
But,
bro. Like
yeah.
it's been a fun journey. Like I'm looking forward to continuing it. Like
The more opportunities you get, and so like, for you, like just to kind of, not to cut you off, but like so as you kind of gone into more the sports realm, have you done work with the Mets games, the Philly game with the Mets?
yeah,
You've done things with the Knicks a little bit here and there, but you also do, like you do portraits, right? You've done a few, some of our friends, some people that you know personally. So what for you feel is your strong suit? What do you plan to do in the future? I know we got some things cooking up soon potentially. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Be on the lookout for that one. But like, do you want to continue to do portraits? Do you want to continue just to do
yeah.
landscapes?
I want to be able to do everything. You know, I feel like I'll at least have like a really good understanding of every kind of like photography for the most part, because I feel like, it's funny because like someone that I spoke to about photography once that's photography.
Yeah.
Recommended that I just stick to one form of photography and just master it. But I'm like, I get it. But at the same time, I feel like I'll be selling myself short because I feel like
you won't know until you get out
Right.
there and get your feet wet at
like
least.
if you want to just
Stay in your lane
if
and
you
just,
personally want to do that, then absolutely go for it. But I feel like for me, like I'm a person that's always like very intrigued about various things, and it's like I want to learn that, I want to learn that, I want to learn that. So it's like I can't help myself. Like I'm gonna learn it, you know.
Yeah.
So it's like I definitely want to continue portraits, but I feel like also at the same time is also where my creative mind is at the moment. Like at the moment now, it's like I'm hooked on to like wanting to do like videography stuff. Like I have like so many ideas that I want to just put in place and just see how it turns out.
Bro, like he just recently bought a drone. Bro, those shots look fucking insane, bro. Especially because it's a fall season, so you get to see that whole like kind of like lead up. That's like almost like a lead up to like a fucking movie, bro. Like the way you shot that, like that's tough.
So
bro.
it's cool because like when you're recording that shit, and like I said, it's my first time. It was my first time doing it, so like I was amused by that shit. Like what I did, I'm like, wow, like that shit looks like a fucking cinematic. Like, cinematic movie. So it's like, damn, like when I get this shit down packed, like it's like I can only imagine what's gonna
Game is over,
fucking
folks. Get the fuck out the way, cause you're not in the moment, bro. He's in the moment. You're bugging out, kid. Get out of here.
But yeah, like, but the goal is though, like to like for instance, like the Knicks thing.
Yeah.
Like I want to be able to do videography for that. Like that would be so cool. Like obviously pictures and videography complement each other hand to hand. Hopefully one day to the point I'll be having like 2 cameras, because that's what a lot of people have.
That's what I had when I recently went to a wedding. I told you, like the guy had like the strap, or like one, and he flipped to the next one. Like that's
so like I want to be able to do that and like kind of one man army it. Like some are pictures, some are videos. And it's works hand in hand, and then it's like, oh shit, like who the fuck is capturing all this? It's like, oh, it's just one dude.
Just one man.
It's like I want to be able to be like that. So it's like I'm gonna work towards it. I fucking just paid off a big ass bill off of
the drone shit
not for my camera. I paid the drone for. I was like, fuck it, I had the money. But
bro, it's light work, bro. Come on, bro. It's money team right here, bro. It's easy.
But now, like, I feel like something I think about photography and I think about in general with people is I feel like every single person does have a craft that they should possibly tune into if they can. But it all comes down to who you're surrounded by, I could have easily been in the friend group where it's like, yo, dude, guys, I want to do photography. And they laugh at me like,
nah, nigga, you ain't shit. What the fuck you think you are, bro?
Like, so it's, I'm pretty sure there's a lot of people that propose ideas to their friends and they're like, nah, bro, like that's shit's weird.
Stay in your lane,
for all you know, that could have been a whole new creative mind that had been changed the game,
Because I think, for you, we had conversations when you first started out, because I think a year and a half ago you were doing the doorman job, and while that was making you good money, you hated that shit. You was like, yo, I'm bored, bro. Like I want to take something seriously, and then that's kind of when the thoughts of like taking this in the moment idea and becoming what it is today. So again, bro, like really take the time to pat yourself on the back, bro, for what you've accomplished, and you're 24, bro. Like you've done a lot to this point, and I think you should really take the time to like look around and be like, damn, bro, I'm not nigga, bro, because you really are, bro. You're fucking GOAT, bro.
But don't get me wrong, like there's days where like I'm like, damn, like I really feel like this shit is not gonna work out. Like I should sell everything right now and just save the bread and everything.
I'll kill you myself.
But like that I think that's the part of it. That's the part of
the ups and downs.
And it's like, how are you gonna manage? How are you gonna deal with those thoughts when they're happening? Like are you gonna give in to them, or are you gonna be like, nah, fuck that, like. Look what I already did, and let me continue going.
Exactly.
Because a lot of what's funny is that a lot of those thoughts get to me when I'm sleep deprived, And I told you about that, but
Yeah.
you know, sometimes you start doubting yourself. Like you make all those thoughts like are not in control.
Yep.
And obviously it's because like, you know, I don't know what's going on in the brain, but like at that point, whatever part of the brain it is taking over. But it's like, you know, you just gotta find what brings you back to being normal.
Yeah.
Like, you know, to thinking rational again and whatnot.
Yeah.
Because there's people that, you know, they'll give into like, yeah, you know, fuck it, like, you know, you start an LLC and it's like, you're probably not gonna see money. Like that's like a normal. Like I'm pretty sure that's a stat, if I'm not mistaken, where it's like the first year there's barely any profit unless you are
be in the red for a little bit.
unless you're one of those one-time wonders kind of thing.
Nah, yeah, you'll definitely be in the red for a while. But again, and this is where I think for you, and this I'll make the comparison with the gym, is that's when the mentality kicks in, right?
Right.
Because for you, you've been through the ups and downs of the gym. You've seen where you go in the gym. Because there's people go to the gym for like 2 months straight and look in the mirror and like, fuck, I'm not seeing no real progress, right? But you stuck with it, and now here you are today. So for you going into this venture with your LOC in the moment, you already had the mentality of like, yes, I may not see instant gratification success early on, but I know what I'm doing. I know where I'm going. I see the small glimpses of success that I'm getting right now, and I can only imagine what's going to be like in a year from now, 2 years from now. And so that's why, bro, you're going to be locked, bro. Like, I'm not even worried, bro. I just want you to take me on for the ride, bro. So when you blow up, bro, I want to be able to hit the clubs a couple times. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I know Charles Morales. I was there before this shit blew up. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm a friend. So I already know, bro. I have no doubts in my mind about your mind and your ability to really push forward and make this a reality. One of our friends already did it in Isaac. And I know you're going to be the next one up to kind of really take off and do your thing, bro. So I'm glad I can support, you know what I'm saying, and show you love
Appreciate
now. And hopefully be a part of it, man, and some of the projects we got working up. So
yeah, bro.
it should be dope.
You know, I feel like a lot of it is also just like where you put your headspace. Like I said, like I told you, like I felt great today. Like, you know, just coming here and whatnot, and just trying to make sure you're always feeling great. Because, like, you know, obviously at the end of the day, it's always going to be, you're never going to be feeling great every single day. Like, you're going to have your bad days throughout your week. But it's always how you rebound, you know? Like, are you going to allow yourself to stay in this mental state for the rest of the week and fuck up whatever you had going on? Or are you going to be like, all right, I built this. Let's get out of this fucking hole. Let's, you know, we've been here, right? Let's just continue going, you know? And it's like, for me, like, I think something that reminds me about that is, like, you know, obviously, like, your guys' compliments are very important to me. But even compliments from people that I don't even know, really, or, like, just seeing my work for the first time, where it's like, I had, like, one of my coworkers, I was, like, just showing him my pictures, and he's like, you took this? So I'm like, yeah, I took that.
You took this?
Like,
what y'all say? Nigga, damn, bro.
like,
I'm not talented outside this fucking job, bitch.
Like I remember when I was doing softball shit, a little kid came up to me. He's like, yo, I like fucking like 7-year-old. He's like, I saw your pictures. They're so cool. And I was like, oh, damn. Like, I was like, I appreciate it. Thank you.
Damn.
I probably, it's funny because, you know, obviously, like, I was like in the middle of like shooting.
Yeah.
So, like, I hope I didn't disregard him.
Get out of here,
But,
little
like,
kid. I'm working.
but I should really, like, you know, I'm not saying to me, like, compliment like that, especially from a little kid, because, you know, kids are honest. You know?
Are
so
they?
it's like,
you suck. I'm
like, he could easily been like, your pictures are pretty garbage. Like, I've seen that.
Not gonna lie,
But-
you should trash, dog.
But like just seeing, you know, hearing that shit and just having people like always saying like, "Yeah, your pictures is fire." Like
it's
you know.
reassuring. It's like, you know, when you don't ask for it, but it's just kind of like I'm on the right path.
Yeah, so it's like, you know, for me, like I've been on like currently I've been in this mindset where it's like, yo, like I'm literally just flowing with life, not questioning anything.
Jealous bastard. I'm jealous right now, bro. Fucking jealous, bro. I wish.
Like I'm just flowing, bro. Like I'm not questioning anything. Like I feel like, you know, what's meant for me is meant for me. I'm like I've never been a person to force. Like I've learned my lesson. I've never been a person to. I used to be a person to force things, but now it's like, bro, like fuck that.
ATO
like,
Charlie looking at you like, I'm so fucking proud, nigga. Damn, look at how he made it,
Like-
bro.
like bro, I'm just in a place where it's like people ask me like they, you know, there's certain questions that I can't answer because I don't know the answers to. Like I'm just living, like
Just robbing out, man.
like I don't know what to tell you. Like I don't know what's next. I don't know what's next, but
Nobody fucking does.
am I gonna make sure it's positive? And absolutely, you know, like I have control of that. You know,
yeah.
I have control of like how I react to all these
respond, yeah.
things, you know.
Mhm.
So it's like I'm only tolerating shit that's gonna benefit me,
My
and
son said, all that negative shit, bro, get the fuck out of here, bro. I don't need that in my life right now.
and that's what it is, bro. Like it's funny because it's like I remember like a couple years ago, like maybe like 2 years ago, I was telling my parents like, Like everything in life like really is like a business transaction. Like,
Don't look at it like that.
no, but like
damn,
no, don't
bro.
look at it like not look at it like that.
Oh shit.
But it's like you can also like look like if you look at it like that too, it's like it helps you like, all right, like I'm giving you this, what are you giving me back? Obviously, you're not always expecting shit back, but like there really are people who are like leeches, you know, like
100%.
like there's people that really do waste your time, and it's like you got to be able to like, obviously you never know who's gonna waste your time, but you always gotta at least be like, you know, one
You
foot
gotta
in,
be
one
mindful.
foot out.
Yeah,
you
you have to be
like,
mindful now. And I think obviously, I think me and you are on the same boat. I think probably Joel's the same way. It's just like you've been through enough experiences in life, especially again relationship wise, that you tend to get jaded. And I think you look at people and like you want to feel it out. Like whereas before you maybe just jump right into like, oh,
Yeah.
this no, I'm gullible. I'm just gonna go into it, whatever. And then you kind of get hurt a couple times. Now you're like, all right, like what you want, you know? And then until that person proves themselves. And you're like, oh shit, like no, they're genuinely good people, and like, they want
Right.
to just be, you know, a good influence in my life.
Right, but you know, like it also goes to like, you know, a lot of like, I think for me where I learned that a lot is like, you know, people who, for instance, for gym,
Mhm.
oh, I want to work out with you, like blah blah blah, like, that bullshit, like people hate you with, and you're just like, bro, like I'll reach, like I said, like,
Bro.
like I said, like I'll give you that one reach out, and that's about
That's
it.
it, yeah.
Like after that, I realized like, yeah, you're just talking shit, like,
Mhm.
but it's funny because like you know they continue to do it, like same
Yeah.
thing with the bike riding. Like when people see you doing things that are like impressive, they're like, the moment you're doing something that like you know a lot of people aren't really gonna be doing, and they hit you up
Mhm.
like, oh my god, I want to try that. Like
Mhm.
just know they really don't want to try
Nope.
that, but they
Nope.
just like,
Nope. They just want to be
you know,
involved
what I mean?
somehow.
There's probably no malintent there, but you know,
No.
at the same time, it's like,
They seem
Yeah.
interested and they want to be a part of that energy, that vibe, but they don't really want to put the time in, or like get up early or go there
Right.
and really meet you. Like when it's time to really come down to meet you, they're like, oh, today, oh shit, we do tomorrow.
yeah, like
Nah,
you like
nigga.
you know how many times I have people that like, yo, I want to work out at 6 a.m. like you or with you, like how?
God, yo, you don't. Be honest. Who the
How-
fuck wants to wake up that early? don't lie, bro.
Like,
There's
like
no
or like,
reason.
how do you do this? Like, blah blah. Like, there's times like I just don't even reply, bro. Like, like it's
no,
also-
Charlie
it's-
Cole with it.
It's
He's
also
like,
too because like I've had people that has like asked me for like workout plans, and I like sat down and like created like some shit like based
And
off
then
like what I knew
they didn't
and
use it.
never used it. I'm like, all right, I'm not doing that. Like that is my time. Like,
Yeah.
I sat down and put some effort into it, and
Yeah.
like you don't use it, like nah, like.
That's why you guys are charging niggas, bro. Like, yo, let me get the money first.
And then, but then
Damn.
people be like, oh, like not for free, like.
What the fuck do I? First of all, one, if I don't know you, what the fuck? If I do know you, what the fuck? Like, yo, you want
And-
to just get the freebie? Come on, bro.
And that's something like I learned with the photography too, is that like, you know, obviously like you have to do free work. And then but when you do free work, those people are gonna try
Expect
to
that it's
continue
gonna
to
be
hit
free.
you
Nah, bro.
free.
You
Like
gotta be realistic, bro. The first time,
know?
maybe, but like I
Like-
told you, this is about like I have no problem paying you, bro. Good money.
yeah.
Bro. Like,
But like,
the
you
fuck?
know, for like my friends, like I tell you what it was already.
Yeah, bro.
But like, you know, for instance, like with the like for instance, like I could use like my my softball experience.
Yeah,
Like, you know, great guy, like I appreciate him for the experience and everything.
But
But you know, like the reality of it is like I bought a lot of new equipment. I learned a lot of new things since.
Mhm.
So there's a lot of new things to apply.
You've upgraded since then. This is the
And
first time.
like, you know, if you want to look at it like operation costs, like, and especially if you
100%.
want to look at it too, like the fucking state of the economy.
Woo,
like-
about to hit that recession, baby. Let's get it. Woo,
But
we
like,
ready.
you know,
We
yesterday's price
It's
is
not
not today's
today-
price.
Come on, say it all together.
Yesterday's price is
not
not
today's
today's
price.
price.
Come on, man. Stop
But
playing.
it's like that's the reality of it. Like, you know, I'm always like, for instance, for that scenario, because he was the first person to give me the opportunity. Like,
give
I
him
was willing to
benefit of the doubt.
negotiate. You know,
yeah.
but like, you know, I mean, I'll give the details. Like, the dude basically wanted me there from like 9 to 5 for like $225. And then I told him, I was like, I texted him like, bro, respectfully, like, I'll just pick up another shift.
Yeah.
I work.
Yeah.
Like,
You get paid more.
at
on
least
one shift.
400. Like,
Yeah.
you know,
Mhm.
but you know, that's a whole other conversation in its own. But like, those are things you learn throughout.
Mhm.
It's like, yo, like,
Know your worth. And
exactly, like,
across the
and-
board, that you have to
and-
understand your worth before you do any type of business.
and something that I learned too through reading and whatnot is that like, yo, there's always gonna, like, let's say for instance, like, let's say I start charging. Let's say I forgot what it's a little mathematical, but like basically like a price you're put, you're gonna lose clients, but you're gonna have clients that also pay that. That it's gonna like you didn't lose anybody.
Yep.
You know.
Yep.
So
Yep.
it's like you're never really losing. Like there's always gonna be people that are gonna be appreciative of your work.
Yeah.
So you can't be scared of what of those
Mhm.
changes.
You
You
pay
know.
for quality, man. Like, and this is why like designer clothings and material gets away because like they know that it's fairly much quality work and they want that attached with that status as well. But for you, I think you've seen the portfolio, right? You have the website out right now. I seen the business card with the QR code. My son nice. Yo, so when you get it, like you have the business card on you right now.
Nah, I didn't bring one.
Oh,
I
fuck.
should have brought one.
Nah, it's cool. Yeah, send a pic. So you have that, and I think when people go to your site and see the work you put in the last year with the portraits, with the landscapes, with the sporting events, you're like, oh shit, like this is good shit. Because we seen what the softball niggas did. We seen what they did post you. That shit was trash. I'm gonna tell you right now, that shit was garbage, bro. That shit was automatic, and it was like snap. That shit was dead, bro. No type of flavor. It was like when like white folks cook food, right? And look, I have some white friends, bro. Shout out to all y'all. I love y'all niggas, be dead ass. But bro, dead ass, bro. It be seasoningless, like it's not no flavor, no nothing. It's just there, right? And it's like it's passable, I guess. But come on, let's be honest. You know what I'm saying? So like, I think that's when, for you, I'm sure that felt like gratifying. It was like, see, if you would have just paid me, you would have had some fire work. And look, they go on the cheap side. That's their loss. Right. You know what I'm saying? So I think for you, bro, again, it's on and up. You're getting with some close people right now. You're getting with some nice connects and you're networking. I think it's beautiful, bro. I think once you finish with Isaac, tomorrow and get that project done, that's going to be amazing, bro. I think that's another layer to what you have going on right now that people will pay for. Like, yo, I'm doing a little mini doc. Can I get your hand for that? And so it's New York City, bro. There's so many, bro. You rubbing shoulders down here, even, bro. We downtown right now, bro, on the east side, and like, there's people that you rub shoulders with that you take the train with. You like, they could be fucking, millionaires that like looking for someone to do a little quick project with. So, again, just take me for a ride, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm here with you, bro. What you need me to do, bro? I carry your bags, bro. You know what I'm saying? What you want me to do, bro?
Bro.
Nah, no, real shit though, bro. I am extremely proud of you. You know what I'm saying? I think from a friend, seeing the growth, the last couple of years, as we've gotten closer as friends, and obviously as your business has grown, I think it's been great to see. And I think, from my side, like, truly, like, when I look at you, I'm like, damn, like, I want to get to where, you are, eventually with whatever I decide to do with my life. Hopefully it's this, you know what I'm saying? Hopefully I get to do this shit for a living and I get to fucking tour the world and interview niggas like yourself. So, yeah, man. That's pretty much it. I mean, I say call Rob. Face something, nigga. Yeah. He did? He's not doing nothing? Oh, hold on. I'm gonna call this nigga right now. So I'm calling Rob right now. So give me a sec, guys, because it's Rob and Jay. It's not just Jay. I'm not gonna do that on the show. So we're gonna call this nigga right now and see what's the vibe with it, bro. See if he picks up. Yo, what's good, Brody? Absolutely, bro. We on the show right now, bro. It's Rob and Jay show. Yo, everybody, yo, Rob is on. Yo, say what's up, Rob. Bro, you gotta do your intro, bro. Do the intro, bro. Bro, I did the intro, bro. It wasn't the same, so you gotta do it, bro. You gotta do it. So, do the countdown too. Do the countdown. Come on, bro. We need you. Wow. See, you start, bro. Oh, banging on you right now, bro. Nah, bro, that was perfect, bro. It's perfect. But we just wanted to get you on the show, bro, because you know what I'm saying, it's not the same, and we just kind of wrapped up the last question, so we wanted to get you on, bro, and say what's up to your fans, bro. Bro, this nigga Charlie, bro, you think he got time to do shit, bro? You know how long it took me to get this nigga? Dead ass, bro. So we can get more. He wrote a message in our IG chat saying it was excuses. Oh, you talked to Tuesday? I thought it was Monday.
No, Tuesday.
Oh shit, damn, bro. Was you off Monday? Yeah. Oh damn, bro, my fault. So then back, bro. We do a part 2, bro. Whenever he gets a little bigger, bro, we do a part 2. No. Oh, bro. See, this is why, bro. This been good about dropping you on the show, bro. Now I'm regretting calling your ass, bro. Bro, you got a big piece, bro. So it's all good, my guy. Bro, don't lie to the people, bro. Come on, say it, bro.
I'm not commenting.
Wow. We gonna do this, bro? You gonna lie in front of the people, bro? I'm on live camera right now, bro.
I'm not commenting. It's not a truth or lie.
So when you don't comment, Charlie, is that like in the mission of like, yeah, right?
Wait, what? Oh yeah.
Yeah,
He's agreeing. He's agreeing.
Yeah, bro. Huh?
Somebody says no comment.
Yeah. So it's a fact. So it's cool, bro. I'll let you rock out with your big piece out. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna wrap up with Charlie and I'm gonna hit you up later, bro.
Where are you guys recording right now?
In the fucking office. No, you don't, nigga. This shit nasty in here. Nigga, we barely see them. I see them maybe once a week, if that. Nah, I feel you. You want to say something to Charlie, though, before you head out, bro?
Charlie?
Hey,
I haven't heard him say anything.
I'm here. I'm right here.
God, this guy sounds like he's distant. He's far
Bro,
away.
nigga, like, say something, bro.
I hate you.
He say he hates you. That's a fact, bro. Yo, I don't know why you wore a sweater today.
Because he's hiding.
Nah, you hiding it, bro. Take the sweater off, bro. What's up with you?
It's a little chilly.
What happened?
He's the lead mean listening machine, baby.
Oh, you like him with the baby, y'all, huh?
It's
Ooh, it's hot.
Thank God it's a little chilly outside.
All right, bro. I'm gonna catch you.
Alright, I'll catch y'all.
All right,
All right, Rob.
yo. That was Rob, folks, making an appearance on his own show, far away in fucking Carajo Land, Queens, bro. But yeah, bro, you know how you felt Rob, you know, calling you the girl, then you know, baby oil and all that stuff.
Not a go, bro.
Nah, bro, stop, bro. I hate when y'all a bunch of liars, bro. I have a friend group, honestly, like this friend group right now, like it's a bunch of liars, bro. Like I'm the only truther, to be honest, bro. Like
Bro, you're the biggest liar.
no, I'm not, bro. Listen, I'm not afraid to say it, bro. I'm small, bro. And if you can't pick that up, it is what it is, bro. I have a shirt made for myself, bro. I'm not ashamed, bro. I'm loud and I'm proud, bro. I know how to use it. Small but functional, baby. You know?
You're a piece of shit.
Oh, wow, bro. So ladies, bro, like, that's don't come over here, bro. Like, it's not me. No, Charlie, Drake, you know, whoever, bro. Those are the guys, bro. You know what I'm saying? Robinson even, bro. Woo. He got it going on down there. But yeah, bro. Any last little bit of things, bro, where people can kind of reach out to you about in the moment, you know, your ads, your socials.
Nah, I mean, my Instagram, inthemomentmedia.cm. You got itmnyc.com. Maybe you could put the QR code.
Yeah.
QR code will have everything. Yeah. Whoever needs photography, videography,
Hit them up, man.
me guy.
Hit them up, man. It's get it while the getting's good, bro, because the price is gonna go up, bro. So might as well get it now. And I was just gonna hit you and be like, damn, I can't afford that, but I want that. Oh man, it's gonna be tough, bro. But yeah, bro. Listen, man, I appreciate you coming on the show, bro. This has been it's flown by. It's already fucking 9 o'clock, and I felt like,
Oh, damn.
yeah, I felt mad comfortable just now, just chatting. Huh? 155? Holy
Oh,
shit,
damn.
that's crazy.
We was chatting.
Hey, yo, nah, bro. This shit feel like 2
That
hours?
shit, nah, bro.
Yo.
I thought it was gonna be like 8 o'clock or something. 8:30.
Nah, bro. This is what happens when you having fun, bro, in this chat.
Yeah.
And I think it's been so nice to catch up and just kinda
Absolutely.
get your story out, bro. Because I think your story is really important. And I'm glad we finally got you on to tell
Yeah.
your side of the story and get that out there, man. And there's so much more.
It's a lot. I mean, everyone's stories has a lot, but it's only so much you could remember in
Nah, obviously,
certain
yeah, bro.
sittings, you know?
Bro, don't worry about you missed like this part. Like, bro, it's been years, but like the fact that you have those moments in your life where you can kind of recall back on this and
Right.
get back to where you are today is wonderful, bro. And honestly, bro, I hope anyone who's watching this has gotten something from it. You know, whether it's the gym, whether it's, you know, creating your own business, following your passions, you know, obviously all the lessons that, you know, the gems you dropped today, definitely capture some of those and
Yeah.
apply it to your own life, man. Because, you know, at the end of the day, man, we're all trying to search for what we want to do in this life, and I'm constantly searching for it. Charlie's searching for it, even though he has his business. You know, Joel's searching for it, and so on and so forth. But man, that is it. You know, any last words, bro? You know what I'm saying? We got anything coming up? You know, I know you got the Isaac. Yeah, bro.
It's
You got the
the
Isaac
beginning.
project coming up. That's right. About it,
Stay
right?
tuned, you know?
Stay-
Like
Ooh.
Johnny said, you know,
Ooh.
you don't know. I don't even know what's coming. But
Bro, just follow the page, bro, because you're going to catch on, man. Because
Yep.
my son's about to fucking take the fuck off, bro. So, you know what I'm saying? It's a pleasure, my guy.
yeah, bro,
and
for sure.
this is it, man. This is the wrapping up, man. This is our second episode of the Rob and Jay Show of 2022, bro. So fuck out of here, bro. Y'all can all kiss my ass, bro. You're talking about, oh, where they at, bro? Your shit dead. No, nigga. We got the biggest guest yet to date, Charles Morales, aka King Charles, aka my fucking hero, my GOAT, the most handsome man in the world. You know, yeah, just life comes easy, Charlie, bro. And I just, honestly, I'm jealous, right? Because, like, you know me, like, you know, being tall. What the fuck is that, bro? Like, that shit trash.
Shut the fuck
Come
up.
on, bro. Like, come on. So, appreciate it, guys, for watching and listening. We'll drop a bunch of shit on the show. What's our socials, Joel? We got at Rob and Jay. We got, you know, the IG. We have our own link tree. When you go to the IG, you can post the shit here, there, whatever the fucking post the shit. And yeah, just follow up with us, bro. Again, the content is gonna be coming out. We might even use it in the moment, you know what I'm saying, for some of the stuff we got cooking up. So stay on the lookout for that. And hope you enjoyed it. And we'll catch you guys next time.
Take it easy, guys.
Peace, man.